What?
Wait, hold on. I think I might have him on D&D Beyond.
What? Your original stat?
Kildar. Yeah, Kildar's original stats because they were
Man,
they
we
were
all
pretty fucking good.
suck. Okay,
Oh
no,
my
we don't all
God.
suck today.
Oh.
I can't think of a
Bro,
character name,
big ass
so
81. You still have an 8 in there
Hey.
though. That
Hey, Bo, when I kill Val tonight, you can use those stats for your next character.
I can't think of a character name, so this character is
I
currently
don't
just
know
named
if that's a
Simba.
joke or not.
Simba.
That's the lovely part of it. You don't know if
Name
it's a
him
joke.
Julian.
okay, these stats aren't as good as I remember. They're not terrible. 13, 18, 16, 10, 13, 12. Like, that's not absolute trash.
I can't have everything go down. Curls down. Roll 20 is down.
I'll go down.
I'll go down.
Hey!
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh yeah, for anybody paying attention, well, anybody in stream tonight, Roll20 is down, so we will be doing the first part of it role-playing, and if there's a combat encounter, we're using Theater of the Mind.
Yay!
Yeah!
My...
Let's just skirt every combat opportunity. Like,
Oh,
there's a bunch of goblins that try and attack you. We leave.
I should probably find something to put on stream at least.
Something.
Maybe.
You still have a picture of the campaign title screen, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I can put the map up.
What level? We're levels 4 still, right?
Yeah, you're level 4 still.
Okay, so yeah, I have my correct stats here. I don't, however, have the mace, so let me add that.
Let me...
Ugh.
Find where I put this fucking picture, because I always forget when I go to edit videos.
What was the mace's name?
Mace of Terror.
I'll open that Google Doc. Where's Google Docs?
No.
That's
Question
right
is, do you
here.
have Mace of Terror?
You should, you have all of my stuff.
Jamboard. What's that? Recent jam.
Oh, I need to
don't have a
manage what-
jam yet. Where are my jams?
Terror add. Got it. This will actually be a lot easier to roll Beyond anyway. Because it does charge tracking a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Update Jamboard is
Chris,
not as
before
fun
I
as
do
thought.
all my stat leveling up, can I get a belt of Hill Giant Strength as my item?
How often is it?
So
So what,
Just a rare
19?
Rare?
Yeah, it's just a rare 19 level, strength 19.
Oh,
it's
okay,
Strength
yeah.
21. Ogre gauntlets are 19,
That's what it is.
but it's still just rare. I mean, I'll take Ogre gauntlets either way. I don't really care. It just prevents me from
What
having
would
to
be
dump a ton of
more
points into it.
thematically correct to what you're making? Gauntlets or belt?
Belt, because I need my lion claws and paws. So wearing gauntlets.
Claws
would
and
be fun.
paws. Leonin. Claws
Sure.
and
I'm going to have to
also
pull up
paws.
I'm gonna have to pull up a video, aren't I?
Why?
Back
Because
streets
the-
back. All right.
Okay, go all the way back to 0. No.
All right. There we go. Perfect. Now I don't have to dump a ton of points into
But
my...
the critical roll
Sure.
beats to drink T2.
Thank you, Chris.
Mighty Vibes, yeah.
Mighty
Welcome
Bomb.
then.
I don't know if that's copyright.
Is it?
What?
Who made it?
Yeah, well, it's all their stuff, so I wonder if only they have permission to post it.
No,
What?
like
I-
it
I
wasn't
would-
made by them though. Like did the fans made it? Who made it? Does it use clips from? I haven't actually listened.
It
to it. I
uses
just saw, like,
clips.
the
It
thumbnail.
uses small clips. Well, some of them use small clips, some of them don't. Like the
I
fan.
like the ones that use small clips. I've listened to videos before they started posting that of like a fan that posted like made lo-fi hip hop beats and just like put clips from Critical Role in it. It was super cool.
There's a lot of Ford
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, the Ford one, the Caleb one, and I think that's all he did before they started posting them. I don't know if they're associated. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I'll look it up.
Hey,
Um,
Loki, don't be a bitch.
critical role, lo-fi.
I'm wondering if... Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put that picture up in the background, because...
Lo-fi hip-hop beats to study/chill to. I've never once listened to that stream.
You should. It's actually
Yeah.
really relaxing.
Lo-fi hip hop hits are
You guys
great.
are like, there are actually some lo-fi hip-hop beats.
Hey
to
guys,
Oh, no,
they're
no.
legitimately some.
When I'm
lo-fi
doing
hip-hop.
homework and shit, I play those. Like,
Yeah, and some of them are like full-on bangers too.
I
Yeah.
like Mighty Vibes Volume 2, Chill Tunes to Study/Transcribe
yeah, that's the one
Magic 2.
I literally... Okay. Is this never turned...
Alright, here's the
Chill
real
tunes
question.
to
Do I
trick
dump all my
cheese
points
and
into
magic.
Charisma for the higher spell save DC and Aura bonus, or into
Yes.
Constitution?
Nope. Screw your health. You'll have a high enough AC. You don't need it.
The man's. Oh, get the health.
You
Wait,
don't want
oh.
people to be dodging
I have
spells.
two
Or a-
ASIs, I'll put one into each.
You know, I'm gonna use that trick we found out yesterday, and we're just gonna show Molly Mock. Because that's so much easier and so much higher quality than anything else I can do right now.
It's just a black background.
Are we gonna show Molly Mock because roll 20s?
There it is.
So is
Oh, you you did the whole right click.
I did the whole right click thing.
Very nice. I am proud of you.
And let's see if I can
Sleeping
do
King.
something else. You guys are good to... How have you guys been since last night? Just talk while I try and get something else set up.
I'm glad.
Well,
you're
work
back.
on it.
Good?
As hell.
I did normal things.
Yeah, I've done nothing.
I'm gonna ask you all, I'm gonna tell you all right now, do not send anything bad in Discord.
Why not?
Got it. Okay.
Why not?
What
do you mean?
What do you mean? Don't send anything bad.
Oh,
into
because it
Discord?
Okay,
pops
you
up.
remember those things we were talking about last night, Jake? I'm gonna send more.
Do not do that.
Oh my gosh, please.
Hey, but if
don't
you're
do-
wondering what you're looking at, that's the Critical Hit Discord. Join. Well, Carl got us
That's
down.
it.
Join.
And
Join.
I
Join.
Do it.
I
Join.
literally
it.
welcome you into the server. It's fine.
She do be welcoming into the
What
server.
is- What is
She
that?
do be a
from?
welcoming person, huh?
Uh-huh, she do be. Well, I remember when I joined, Bo welcomed me, and he said welcome, and I said that's a cool name, and he said thank you, and that's.
I
I
remember-
basically did the same thing when he joined. Was
Oh my
hey,
gosh, what's
that's
that?
a cool name.
I remember
Now,
when
yeah,
I
look
joined.
at all of us.
That's a
Look at
lie.
us.
I don't.
Look at us.
I don't
Hey,
remember.
Look at us.
We're at the bottom, and we're still at the bottom, but hey.
Did you ever
Aw.
think we would be here?
Yes.
Yeah, not me.
Oh, they have located the cause of the issue.
Well, okay, what is the cause of
okay.
the issue?
As of 19 seconds ago.
Oh.
I keep refreshing it.
How'd you wait?
And working on resolution now. What? But they don't say what it is.
They did not say what it is.
They
That's
just say
because they don't want you to
know
look
what it is.
into it
Because
for
Because
One
they're
second
working.
ago,
They're working.
They said
on
they're
it.
working.
I like that the difference between them saying they're investigating and then them saying they found it was a difference of
right.
32 seconds.
So yeah, the
That's
time for
fast
them to take
investigation, guys.
the time for them
That's
to
a very good investment.
find
It's a
out
good
what the
turnaround.
problem was like 20 minutes longer than it's actually been down.
Okay, so I've made it so as long as nothing is posted in Roll the Dice, we're fine, because they can see Roll the Dice channel. So if we want to make our rolls in there, they can see our rolls.
Okay.
Okay. That's okay. Yep.
That's just my solution to this.
Yeah, that's fine. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't see
Go
GIFs
find
though.
that
it
one
doesn't-
channel that I'm muted in.
Let's pull this over here so I get a better view of what stream's looking like. Oh, that's bad. That's the wrong
There's no-
monitor. I'm sorry.
That is the wrong monitor. Boy. Infinity mirror.
What am I doing with my
There's a
life?
lo-fi version of Critical Role theme song.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so to prior to stream, I had to get my sister medicine and water, so I forgot to grab myself a drink. So we're going to start when I get back.
Get yourself a drink. Grab a drink.
Guys, look at that absolutely sexy 121 HP and 19 AC.
Yeah, and then
You're
let's go
right.
back to our other.
With 55 points of lay on hands, and
Well,
the
maybe this time you won't just get smushed.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be real nice.
smoked.
Says the other
because
guy who went unconscious and almost
While
died.
thinking about this character, I've realized that next level I will have this level. I have Hunter's Mark, plus my long sword damage, plus my passive improved Divine Smite damage. So plus a passive 1d8 damage on every hit. And then plus any smites I decide to use, and then next level I'll also have the Monster Slayer ability on top of that.
Yeah. So you might have missed the conversation last night, but I'm about to get real stingy with my Bardic Inspiration because I can start using it on myself now.
Oh,
you
sick.
were-
Nice.
Didn't you?
Hey, I was
Wow.
getting better. I
love
was
how-
giving that shit out.
Did
I
we?
love how we bard, a rogue bard, a ranger rogue, and now a paladin ranger.
Yeah.
And the fighter barbarian. Oh,
Yeah, we don't talk about that redheaded stepchild.
what?
No, we don't talk about the
Look,
one
just-
guy who hasn't
Look, either
multi-classed.
dip into rogue or dip into ranger.
Yeah,
and
we
then
don't
we'll
talk
be
about
part of
straight
family.
because he has a multi-class.
Yeah.
If I'm multi-class, I'm going to be a barbarian.
Jesus.
Do it.
What's your strength, by the way? Do you meet that requirement to go
Actually,
barbarian?
I may not actually get the requirement.
You do
don't.
not. It's a
I
13
think
in
it's like
strength.
a 13.
Yeah, the 13.
Every
That's
ASI
why-
for the rest of the game into
That's
strength.
why
just-
multi-classing, like, I wanted to just dump my ranger stats and just multi-class into ranger for the class abilities, but I needed
know,
a
I'm
13 in dex
close,
and wisdom, which paladins don't use.
I'm close to this strength requirement. I haven't known.
Hey,
almost
you're
there.
closer than I am to it.
You just need 2 more ASIs.
Start lifting weights now, bud.
I don't even think we get 2 more ASIs.
We do.
You do.
Yeah,
You
do?
get one at 16 and one at 19. So at level 20, your 20th level could be one
I
level.
could- Barbarian.
Do it. Do it. Do it. You won't. You won't.
I get 3 more
I've learned
ASIs.
how to start playing metal, and so I'd become a barbarian so that I could just fucking rage.
Yeah.
At level
Wow.
20.
At level
when you're an
20.
epic level hero.
Shred.
That's all I do.
So what you're saying is you need to find a very specific and possibly a homebrew item that gets you at least 13 strength.
No, you can't have it from the item.
No, it
either.
has to be an
It has to be.
He'd need the book. He'd need the book
Yeah.
and an ASI to get it.
Or he would need to live for 100 years so he can use the book again.
Which I'm not going to. There's no way.
He'll die before that book is even a quarter through its reset.
I love
That's
the
true.
book. The book's
Okay.
my
God before he's the
Hey,
corner
I'm
of the
just
way.
saying-
I built myself from the Survivor's Guild first.
The book is my second favorite item because the strength book is called the Manual of Gainful
It
Exercise.
is the manual.
I'm just
of
saying it now.
But
games.
it's literally, they wrote the book on games.
Smoke
They
Smoke
wrote
has
the book,
dibs
okay.
on the Dex book if we find it.
So good.
I'll just like hide it from you. I'm just like, oh, this seems cool. Read
Oh, it's
the
a
whole thing.
book.
Oh, a book.
There's nothing
I,
important about
I
it.
don't read. I don't read that much. I should do some reading.
It's not that I can't read, I just don't read.
I just don't.
If
read.
my character had an intelligence
Me in
of
real
5,
life.
then we're going to be unable to read.
It's not that I
Yeah.
can't understand words, it's just that I choose not to.
Okay.
But you're very charismatic. So
you
it's,
guys
like,
ready to torture a
dumb and
19-year-old tiefling?
Actually, for
No.
my original stats, I only had a 13 in charisma.
great. Oh my gosh.
I guess I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's just.
This like 20, 23-year-old tiefling ready to torture a 19-year-old tiefling.
Oh, right. Yeah,
That's what we were getting ready to do.
I don't like
So,
that.
it's
I don't
just
like
colored.
torturing people, not because it's like ethically
Not gonna
questionable, but just because
torture.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's ethically questionable and it doesn't work.
Well, think of this more as a punishment.
Are we gonna torture?
Do you guys
Then-
have you guys ever taken an ethics class? Because I'm pretty sure your characters haven't.
I know for a fact my character has not taken an ethics class.
I
I-
have my own ethics. My school, life.
My
I
character
have-
took an ethics of torture class.
I have an intelligence of 20. I know this is wrong.
But
I'm
you
just
don't.
saying, if my character had a Facebook page, it says he went to school at School of Hard Knocks, where?
Jeez.
In these mean streets.
Oh, that's so cringy. I can never get your
Okay.
your boy a Facebook page.
Well, last session God, what all did we do? You
yeah,
talked to a
what?
guard.
We yeeted a
Leveled up
halfling
to
and a
level
horse.
5, remember?
No, not yet. Maybe someday if you're lucky.
If
Let's be
we're
honest.
lucky.
Your
We're
level
playing
5
for
is,
like a year.
your level 5 is the most. You're a wizard. You're just gonna take fireball.
You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah.
You're a gem, Carrie.
So last session,
You're Jim Carrey.
you guys
What Jim Carrey?
went shopping in the morning after you woke up from being told that he needed time to get things together. You went shopping, picked up some more potions, negotiated your way into getting even more potions,
Yes, we did.
and then were sent out on a slight manhunt of traders within the city. A couple people that have been betraying the populace to bandits.
Got it.
Sorry, I thought I was hearing myself echo. Upon that, you went to the guild hall, which houses pretty much the leaders of all crafting guilds and a easier way for them to communicate and get projects done. Talked to the Goliath that works the front desk, who answered all of your questions and helped you find some things. Hey, Loki, Thor, I love you guys. But stop, please. The camera for dog cams comes in next week. Because Amazon isn't great with 2-day shipping anymore.
I wonder why.
Found a small halfling, or a very old halfling man, who pretty much upon confrontation admitted to what he had done, told you that he was sorry for what he had to do, but that he felt like it was what he had to do, explained to you his story, and when all was said and done, turned himself in to the captain of the guard. He also told you that the assistant to the head of the... I'm echoing through Ben.
I will do my best. I'll just mute myself.
Told you guys that the assistant to the goblin woman who ran the cloth guild was also a traitor. You went to confront her, and she had fled. So you transformed into a horse, had two of you jump on the horse's back, then the barbarian picked up the halfling, and you guys sprinted
Full tilt.
for
Oh.
quite a while, getting to this lady's house, to which you found her packing up, and you decided that the best course of action would be to have the halfling jump off the barbarian's chest, shattering the horse's knee.
I think eviscerating its entire leg sounds better.
Hey,
You turned the
fine
boat.
now. It's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine
Fine
now. Then the barbarian, Val, tried to jump and tackle the woman, but tripped over the horse and fell face first into the concrete. To which the horse then decided to try and kick this teenage woman, and missed drastically, which bucked the yellow tiefling soul off, and he fell on his face on the ground, which was finally saved by Exa just jumping off and tackling the woman. You were then come upon by guards because you guys went full tilt through the entire city, running like madmen. So guards, of course, got interested, questioned you to why you broke a horse's leg and tackled an innocent civilian, to which you escorted them back to the guard. They escorted you back to the local headquarters and explained the situation to the captain of the guard. Those guards, plus the ones out front, are now in a room waiting to be questioned. The yellow tiefling, the peach tiefling, you do not know her name yet. Oh wait, you do know her name. Is waiting for questioning, and the halfling man that turned himself in is sitting in a comfy cell, just kind of killing time until whatever it is decided to be happen to him. But we left off with the captain suggesting that you guys interrogate the peach tiefling, so that way she doesn't think she's already been turned into the guards. What would you like to do?
Alright, so So, we should try. You want to do good cop, bad cop?
I can actually. I have something that I can make her nice toward us. But only for like an hour.
Who's the bad
Here.
cop?
Let's try good cop, and then if that doesn't work, we'll do magic charm, and if that doesn't work, we do bad cop.
I like
Bad
this.
cop.
Well,
You and I don't have people's names here, so Trey's character.
All of them.
all
All of
of them.
Trey's character.
will
Trey's
be
character.
Welcome to
bad
session
cops.
10.
Alright,
Wait, I give
who
you
will be
bad
good
cop?
cop?
And the rest of us
I'll
will be
be-
good cop.
Neutral cop.
Yes, neutral cop and good cop. You guys, I'll be magic cop, and
Good cop, magic cop, neutral cop, bad cop.
as we all know, there are 4 types of cops in this world.
Chris is gonna play the cop from Switzerland.
The neutral cop. The good cop, bad cop, and magic cop. Magic cop's wild.
It almost sounds like you're saying Magikarp, which is completely useless.
And Magikarp, which is completely useless.
Hey, roll 20's back.
Hey! Oh, it is. Fuck.
It is really.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just in time for us to not use it, so we RP.
Well, I mean, we can RP through this.
I would
I'm
still
working-
probably
I mean,
give
this
it.
I'm loading it up for
gonna
the
be RP anyway.
I would probably give it a minute, but you know.
Yeah, I was about to say I gotta load this up on 2 separate things, and they're lagging.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
it's actually not
Get there.
it's not loading for me.
It's not loading.
My Google
It
Chrome
loaded
loaded.
for me
My
for a second.
Firefox did load.
Well,
We're seeing.
But
I'm on Chrome and it's not loading.
yeah, good old Chrome Dome over here ain't loading.
And yes, I use
Let's see if
Firefox because I
Microsoft
need
Edge
2 separate
works.
view. Well, that's very edgy of you.
Don't open Edge. What's wrong
I
with
opened
you?
Edge! We've signed you in! I don't want that!
I mean, you guys don't use Opera? What the hell?
Ooh,
I
that's
actually use
that's
Safari.
risky now.
You actually use what?
Safari.
Wild.
I'm joking. I exclusively use Orphan.
Lore.
I use Dolphin because I'm a hacker.
I use Chromium on my Linux machine.
Oh yeah, anybody watching? Yes,
I use Orfox because I'm a hacker.
that amount of hours you see is correct.
Okay, Jake, why don't you try and like swing a little lower with your dick?
Sweet Chariot.
That's how the song goes. I don't know if you know that historically. It's
Swing a
swing
little lower with your dick.
Sweet Chariot.
Swing
I
low,
can't
swing
confirm.
dick.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself while I eat this
Swing
hamburger.
lower, sweet
I am
dick.
in this
Yep,
game.
That's it, Bo. That's the song.
Let's roll another d20 on the 3rd place.
I am not in game. I don't think it's working for me.
Yeah, it's not working for me.
It is not.
Let's try on Edge. It's not working on Edge.
Okay, so
guys.
while we all
I
do this
know.
background, what are you guys doing? The woman is still rolled up in a rug in his office, though he did say he can give you an empty room to put her in.
Well, I guess we gotta take her to the room then, huh?
I would
We're
like
gonna
to
drag her
request the angry room, but first I want to put her past so she very clearly sees the gnome's room.
Oh, I want to distract the carpet. Yeah,
The
that sounds like a better idea.
Because that way I can be like, look what happens when you cooperate. You get a good room.
Halfling, but yes. Okay.
Except she's unconscious.
Whatever, they're both
She
short.
won't see it anyway.
Hey,
Whoa!
hey,
Sorry.
hey, gnomes are completely different people.
Yeah.
Whole difference.
I think we're forgetting the fact that she is unconscious at the
Yeah,
moment.
she is still also unconscious.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh.
Who wants to shake her awake?
Drag
Who
it.
wants to gently
Alright,
shake
fine,
her
whatever.
awake?
Now I'm just gonna drag the whole carpet.
Yeah, alright, whatever. No,
I'm not, you
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
good
bother
point.
to wake her up first.
You could wake her up if you wanted. I'm just saying that while carrying her, she is still unconscious. So unless you,
What the fuck am I gonna do? Am I dragging the carpet or not? Shit.
well, if you wake her up beforehand, she'll know she's in a guard building.
Which is the whole thing we're trying to avoid. So
Yeah,
drag her.
Okay, yeah, alright, yeah. Okay.
Then should
Alright,
we close the
be a
door?
carpetbagger real quick. What do you want?
Because
Strength check?
is it obvious if we like let her
Uh,
know that
If
the
you're dragging her, yes,
halfling
strength check.
is cool? The halfling's all good.
Yeah, we can't show her the halfling's room, but we can tell
17.
Yeah, you drag her pretty damn easily. It's not nearly as bad as like dragging her across stone because she is wrapped up in a carpet. But you,
Nice.
the captain of the guard, escorts you to the room. He has it quickly emptied out, so it just looks like a barren stone room, probably 15 foot by 15 foot. There's a chair in the middle, and he positions the chair to where it would be facing away from him, so that way he can stand in the room without her seeing him.
Okay. Is the room fairly dim, or what's the lighting situation?
There's a couple lanterns on the walls, but those could be easily snuffed out if you would like. So it's...
I'm gonna... Are they like the oil lanterns where you can like shorten the wick to make it dimmer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna dim them down and go find a dark corner. And I'm going to put my black cloak on.
Okay, so the lights are dimmed. Oladim is actually wearing clothes on his top half of his body for the first time in this entire campaign.
This is
Oh, wow.
crazy.
Are there any other
Not
chairs?
the first time. I've worn the cloak a couple times before.
Okay.
Weird.
All right.
Any other chairs?
If you would
I
like,
can get
chairs
that.
can be given to, can be brought in for
Yes.
you. Okay.
I would like a chair. I'm gonna sit in the back and pull the greatsword out and lean it on my lap and just start kind of sharpening it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a
Oh, that's
stealth
way
to
too
stand in the
intimidating
corner,
Charm
stealthily.
person.
Got a 14 on that stealth.
I'm
roll.
just saying, charm person
One charm
soul.
person yet.
She does know that you guys would be the people that broke her horse's leg and dived after her, so I don't know if friendly is necessary.
We're not fighting her.
Yeah, but
She has advantage if we're fighting her currently, and we're not.
Well,
currently fighting.
if we gain some trust and show her that we're not trying to fight, maybe we can.
Yeah.
Get it to where we
it'll
can.
be on how the situation goes.
Yeah, and
So, yeah,
we're
I wanna-
good
I wanna
cops. That's
delve
why we're
into
going
the-
good cop, magic cop, then bad cop. Not bad cop, magic cop, good cop.
She
then
doesn't
leader.
know who I am because I was a horse.
That is
Ooh.
correct.
Ooh, that's
That
good.
is correct.
Do we want to do neutral cop first? Surprise horse cop?
Are we? Do we? Horse cop. Guys, can we lead with
cop.
horse cop?
Hold on, but there is a problem with that.
What's up?
Actually, I don't know if I'll know this.
What?
Okay.
Chris, did you mention that you don't lie or that you can't lie?
That's a fearbolt thing, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
right, yeah.
But have you told me that?
Would you know anything about fearbolt?
That's
No, he would
Jake,
not.
what I-
We would have
No.
gone over the.
I don't
thing,
see
like,
any
before.
point. Yeah.
We would have huddled and been like, we can't let her know this is a guard station, and also, we have to get this information from her, where her accomplices are, etc., and so on and so forth.
All right, never mind. Chris, you're out.
Chris, neutral cop,
horse cop is
neutral
out.
cop
Neutral
slash
cop,
horse cop.
Well, you know, it's
Okay,
more
there are
fitting
5
for the
types of
neutral
cops
cop.
now.
Yeah, it's more fitting for the neutral cop to just not do anything.
It's true. Neutral cop is true neutral.
I have a question.
Yes.
What are you gonna
Yes, bad
ask her? And how exactly are you planning on getting information from her?
What did you say? Sorry, I was listening to a song called "Ain't No Cock Like Horse Cock," because we were talking about horse cop, so it really made me think of this song.
Okay, that's yeah.
You know, I don't think anybody here is truly. If any of the rest of us had said that, it would have probably been a more surprised reaction, Ben.
Yeah, I almost
No,
said
Cock Like
that.
Horse Cock's a pretty good song.
I mean, the sad part is this is the second time this week Horsecock has come up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go ahead and just make it the third time, and we'll talk about it again later on tonight.
Later on tonight.
Or
yeah.
on Tuesday.
Third
Okay.
time, one that
Horse cop.
perforates your... Yeah. No, I asked... What are y'all gonna ask? What's your plan? How do you plan on getting information from her? Are any of you criminals, and do any of you actually have any experience interrogating people?
I just switched Wi-Fi networks because I changed rooms.
So also, just so that we can skip the whole not understanding what I'm saying, I will just say it.
Normally.
Yeah.
Remove that in bed.
My plan is to tell her that if she cooperates, we'll help her out, and that she'll be okay. And then I'm gonna point to you and be like, "Listen, if you don't help me, he's bloodthirsty and he's."
No,
gonna
no,
torture
don't
you."
say that. Then magic cop might not work. We don't mention him. He just stands in
Okay,
the
right.
background.
If Magic Cop doesn't work, then you tell her that.
I'll tell
So-
her if
Alright,
she.
yeah.
Here's the deal. The halfling we interrogated was terrified for his life.
Mhm.
He thinks that there are people much worse than us who are going to get him. So if we can't guarantee anything, do you see where I'm going with this?
Who
We can
says
do
She fears
protection.
someone else. She fears someone else more than she fears us.
Yeah,
Ah,
so we
I
can be
see.
like, if
Oh,
you
we can
cooperate,
protect you.
we'll protect you.
I can guarantee her a reason of why we are worse than whoever else she has to do.
So, are you gonna change teams from bad cop to good
Here's
cop?
the thing.
Or are you gonna join neutral cop?
Oh, no, I would still be bad cop because I'm going to teach her in a very forceful manner that we are worse than whatever.
This
She
is
could.
after, but we're not gonna
Yeah,
mention that first.
I'm
This has
gonna
come
hide-
up in
I'm
other
gonna hide
campaigns
this one.
before. Not only do my characters not know how to interrogate people, I don't know in real life. And this is like the third time I've been put on interrogation duty in one of my campaigns, and I've been like, tell us things.
No one else can
They're
do
like,
it.
"Hey, you know how to interrogate people," but I'm like, no.
Everyone
No.
else has a cop position
Ben,
already.
Ben, how many
Neutral
times has
cop, two bad
how many
cops.
times has Smoke done this in the other campaign? You haven't taken any notes?
Yeah. Also, Ben gets to be sexy cop.
Yeah, Ben is.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
Smoke's line of interrogation is tell me or you die.
It
Give them
works.
one-
Never
give
done
them
good
1
cop.
second to think about that and then slit their throat.
Listen, I think Fearbolg is sexy cop.
That's not how he does it because we're a team. The way this works
Yeah,
is
did
I
you see that
go,
art for
tell me what I want to know, or he kills you in about 10 seconds.
Yes.
And then Jake kills someone else to show that he really will kill. And then that
What
person tells him.
And
That's
what
not
if
the
And then
death
that
is
person
the preferable
dies.
Solution?
not
Like,
the
how would
vibe
you
we're
look at that
going
and
for
think
with
it's
good
not
cop.
sexy? Look
What
at
if
that.
death is the preferable solution?
Oh my gosh, you're right, Ben.
What if
I
you
just
break,
put a picture of a cow.
what if
with
you
his
break
back.
your kneecaps all of them, and she prefers that over whatever is going to come and get her if she talks?
Well, she's got a lot more bones to break.
206.
Before we get to that, what's good cop gonna
Yeah.
say?
Let's get to good cop before we theorize about breaking her bones, guys.
We already know. We've seen bad cop a bunch of times. We know what bad
Alright.
cop's about.
I'm gonna walk in
And-
and be like,
Magic cop's a one trick.
So she
I
is
guess I should probably
currently.
wake her up.
I was gonna say she's currently slumped in a chair, unconscious. Val is against the back wall. Did you roll for stealth, Trey?
Me?
No, I'm all of them.
All of them.
Bo is Val.
No, I said Val's against the back wall. You're stealthing in a corner.
Yes, I got a 14.
Okay. By the way, most of us are in Roll20. I don't know if you can get in also.
I have not been trying.
I'm
Mistress,
actually
how
gonna
many
go and I'm
chairs are in the
gonna
room?
You can bring a chair in if you'd like. You could have stopped
I
people
would
as.
like.
Okay.
get a cup of water and I'm gonna cast flock of familiars, and I'm gonna put 2 of them away,
The lighting on the
and have my remaining one be like a corgi, and I'm gonna set the corgi on her lap and hold the glass of water before I wake her up.
Good.
Wow.
I'm trying to be very friendly. And what's friendlier than a small dog?
It's true. Every
going
time
for
I wake up, I
maximum
see a small
friendliness.
dog.
Sitting.
If
in
she
like,
doesn't
in
like
front of her off
dogs,
to the
we can
side,
skip
within
right to
sight,
bad
but I'm
cop.
not in front of
Yeah,
her.
if she's like, "Oh, get this dog off me," we're skipping
We're
the back.
skipping
up.
magic cop. We're
They're like, "Oh, sorry."
I'm just walking out of the room. I'm like, we can't help you. Sorry.
All right, and then I'm gonna wake her up.
Okay, so how are you waking her up?
Jostle, 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 jostle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like poke her in the shoulder repeatedly. I can't heal her, so I just have to.
It takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it takes probably about a solid 30-45 seconds, but
Okay.
you eventually, she like starts coming to, might like, you know, hit her on the cheek twice, and okay, question. Did you guys tie her to the chair?
I'm trying, since we can easily subdue her, and I'm trying to be friendly. I'm not gonna tie her to the chair.
Yeah, but like
We're
the
not
door's
concerned about
locked.
her escaping,
Okay.
Yeah, and this is like a small
It's
room
not
with
an
not
issue.
much in it, right?
and we're trying to be nice.
There's nothing in it. It was a bare stone room. Now there are some chairs.
Yeah.
People.
And people, yes.
Shouldn't we have gotten a table in there? Nah. We don't need
No. Slamming the hands on the table, that never works.
Tell us what we need to know.
Okay, so Val's in there. Mistress is also sitting somewhere.
I'll be behind Exa.
I was.
Trying. Go ahead.
No, go. Sorry.
I'll be behind Exa, playing with my spider. So I'll like
Oh.
be indifferent and then
Is
like
that what the kid's called?
going
now?
along with the line of like fuzzy cuddly.
You know, like a spider is. Going along with the line of fuzzy cuddly as well, I'll play with my fire salamander. The fuzziest and cuddliest animal.
Join our side. We have pets.
Exactly. Look at this
Oh, I
corgi.
just
it could be
realized that.
yours.
All right.
I'm just making a room just so I can visualize, because
Yeah, I was looking at drawing this out.
I might have just got in.
I hope so. The rest of us have been in for a little.
It's taking forever to load in.
my Firefox is getting the same problem he's getting, so they're seeing the DM view right now. So place yourself. God, do I have just a base tiefling? Oh, I'll just do a commoner.
Common.
Start. Wildemount
Commoner? I
Gazetta.
barely know her.
Hey!
It sounded like you started running out of the room.
Yeah. Hey!
Is this the door, Jake?
Just do a lap.
That-
just messed with my mic.
Like the door would be on that side?
1 second, because I need things to be. It would be. Door would be right. Sorry. Draw a shape.
We face her away from the door.
Door's right there.
In the smack center.
She is.
So she will be
Yeah.
here.
Okay. I'll be here.
I'll be here.
And she's facing that way?
And I'll be
Yes.
here.
Where? Oh, you're not in yet. Hey, Trey, turn around. Where are you?
Hold on, it's loading right now.
Knight.
Night.
He is the knight.
The Dark
Surfer
Knight?
Troy Maple Court. Knight of Essentia.
In the realm of pyramid schemeria.
In the realm of
Good castle.
Good Castle, yeah.
Where's that from?
I don't know. Where is that from?
The Adventure Zone.
The
I've never heard of that.
What a
Huh?
good.
I said I've never heard of
I
that.
recommend it.
Okay, so she is currently in the room. We're gonna see if
Knight.
there is a tiefling one, right?
Probably. Like from the new book. I know there's new art for the tiefling.
That'll
like
work.
with armor and stuff.
Yeah, it's got even kind of peach colored, so.
Who's
Yep.
that knight?
The captain. That's Zentaro.
Oh, okay. Cool. She be sitting in the chair. Maybe.
So Ben, you poke
Val,
her,
you should go
or-
back just to restrain, like near the door, just to, like, so you're there if you need to restrain her. Maybe.
Side of her.
He just wants to be within view.
Oh, okay. That's
So
fair.
Exa walks up and pokes her in the shoulder, hits her, like, lightly taps her on the face a few
Yeah.
times, and she eventually stirs. She does have a pretty nasty bruise on the side of her face from where it impacted the ground after Exa tackled her. It's very, what would pink and green, brown, just because of the color of her skin and the bruising. But she looks up and immediately recoils back in the chair, not toppling it over, but just trying to slide away, like get away from you guys, but realizing that
Hey, relax. It is okay. I'm here. On your side, I suppose. Call me fucking nationwide. Anyway, I'm
I
would you
don't
like some
understand that
water and perhaps an emotional support dog?
who the fuck are you?
My name is Exa Filivandro. It's not really his last name, but he's gonna lie.
What are we doing? Where are we?
We are in the basement of my house.
Make a deception check.
I'm
It's a
good
very
at it.
small basement.
not actually. I really thought I had.
Can I
proficiency
just
in deception.
put a hand on his shoulder and cast guidance?
Ooh, don't even need it,
Unnecessary.
baby.
Once again, Exo
Don't
proves
even
himself
need
capable of doing literally anything that isn't combat.
This is his basement.
What?
It is transformed into
The
his
captain
basement.
believes me. The captain gives me the deed to this room.
Yes, you actually own this building now. And for some
What?
reason,
I now own this
And
room.
it's your house.
he now has to build you a floor on top of it, so
Build
this
you
would be
a
the
floor on
basement.
top of it because this was the basement.
What? Why did you come running after me? What were you doing talking to, Nibbin?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Would you want water? I have water for you.
Please.
Okay, I give her some water.
She'll like shakily take the cup and like she'll smell it before she takes a few like small sips.
I can drink from it first if you want. I did not poison you.
It's fine. She's
Look.
visibly shaking and nervous and like definitely has caught sight of Val.
I pick up the dog. I'm like, support corgi? Dog?
We could all use
You want the
some.
dog?
I need a support
Honestly.
corgi.
Right now, I could use a support cord.
She does not see Aladdin, however. But she does see Val and
The support.
the massive figure sharpening his greatsword, though not looking particularly hostile, is still intimidating.
I understand this is probably quite stressful. Do you want a dog?
No, thank you.
Okay.
All right, Val.
I put the dog on my shoulder.
Aw.
Like a parrot, just lay him over my shoulder.
No good person would deny a dog.
He dragged it out.
Yeah, this is immediately. I write that down. I'm like, nope, strike one. No dog. Probably guilty. Well, we know she's guilty. Alright, I'm just
The
going
other
to
door.
cut to the chase. We know you have been helping sell information about
Okay.
outgoing caravans to bandits.
Hey, thank you for the
We're-
follow, Kitty. AK Kitty.
Not interested in going after you. We have bigger fish to fry. So if you tell us what we want to know, we can, and based on interviewing your halfling accomplice or coworker, I suppose, we know that you probably are more afraid of them than us. But we can help protect and hide you if you help us. If not, I can do nothing. Does that sound agreeable to you?
I, no offense, don't think you can hide me from the people who would kill me if I betrayed them.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image, so I duplicate myself into 4 of myself. And I'll be like, as you can see, I'm pretty good at hiding people even on extremely short notice. And with a woman who can turn into a horse, and a man who can turn invisible, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do it.
What exactly do you want from me? I understand, but like, if I tell you I'm dead, even if you say you'll protect me, you'll eventually stop. And when you stop, they will kill me no matter where you put me.
I mean, one, we all have to die sometimes, so... well, the end of the world, but also, like... You can take our help and maybe not die, or you can not take our help and definitely die.
Because.
Because?
Oh, you said if you tell us, they'll know. But. I don't know. I'm just here.
Okay,
Hi.
so Exa overall, make a persuasion check.
Alright.
With guidance.
Now can I get that spicy guidance?
Would
You
still
had-
be on you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Oof. Alright, I'm not gonna roll guidance because a 15 ain't gonna do it. I mean, I guess I will, but...
You try your hardest.
Great.
Yeah, 12.
It's just a 12.
12 ain't gonna do it.
In all honesty, I would love to help you, but these people, they're in the city guard. Even if you turn me over after all of this, they'll kill me in prison. If you set me up with a new identity somewhere, they will find it and they will kill me. I will say I did this because I wanted the money, but at some point in time, even I looked and went, I fucked up and got involved with some shady ass people. So, kill me now, it'll be quicker than whatever they do to me.
Alright, Magic Cop, you're up.
Alright, I crack my knucks. Hey, don't worry. I cast Charm Person. It's part of being a Devil's Tongue tiefling. It's technically a class feature, so it uses my charisma instead of my intelligence. So it has a super low DC. But maybe.
But
Wisdom.
ooh,
Wisdom save.
Well, as a commoner, they have nothing, so that would be 8 to save.
Nope. They're charmed for the next hour. They regard me and my accomplices as friendly. Hey, maybe after all this, you can join us and we can just travel around together. We can be friends. Just let us know who you're working for and such.
I don't know his name. He's a human lieutenant in the guard. He has a bunch of guards underneath him that act more like thugs than they do guards, but...
Do you know what he looks like? Have you seen him meeting with him?
I mean, I've seen his face. He's yes, he's blonde hair, pretty tall. He wears a guard's uniform. Like, they look kind of the same after a while.
That's racist as shit.
Blonde human.
Cut my eyes over at the captain. Does it look like he recognized that description?
It looked like it. Make an insight check, just to see how much you'd gleam off of what he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, let me turn D&D Beyond rolling off.
Oh, I should probably fix this.
That was supposed to be a 14.
A 14?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
because-
an insight. That's investigation. Whoops.
That's investigation.
I know how to read words. I just choose not to.
10. He's definitely something's going on in his head. Like, he's putting dots together. You can't tell if he's like, oh, I know who this is now, or if he's just like narrowing it down. But he's definitely like thinking through everything she says. Is what you get with the 10.
We're going to do what some people call a sketch, but like a different version. I cast a minor illusion, minor.
Did we learn anything so far from Magic Cop?
Yeah, that is
Sorry, I
a
went to
lieutenant,
wash my
blonde
hands.
lieutenant.
Human. You learned
human.
race, hair color, and
I make like
confirmed the rank.
the head of a blonde cop and a blonde human, and I'm just like asking like for specifics, like hair length, like if like brown eyes, blue eyes.
Okay, so this is going to require 2 things. You're going to make a performance check,
Okay.
and she's going to make a...
Remember, like insight, kind of, or
I
intelligence.
feel like that would
Yeah.
be history. If
history.
nothing.
Yeah, history, which she wouldn't be proficient in, so it's just a straight intelligence roll.
And
Which she rolls a 3 on.
Oof.
performance.
I need to turn Whisper rolling off, but...
So it's like, all right, it looks like exactly how she
Well,
said.
yeah,
She's a blonde person.
Yeah, she rolled a 3, so her recounting is horrible, and you rolled a 12, so you're... it's better than...
It's all right.
It's better than average, but...
Would have been better if she drew it.
The guard's
Better
like...
than it.
The captain's just like... Not, he like looks at it and like rolls his eyes and just continues with his thought process.
Do you know where Where? No. Where did they meet you? What? What section of the town were they in charge of?
They're in charge of the central district. There's so many guards there. They'd come by doing a routine check of the building. I'd talk to them in the hallway for a slight bit, and one of them would tell me a time and place, and we'd go and meet. It was always different. It was always random.
When he spoke, did he have any mannerisms?
Thank
Did
you.
you have an aneurysm?
Did he have any aneurysm?
She kind of cracks a half smile and looks at you, and she's like trying to relate. Have you ever been to a bar and that like cocky asshole's trying to sleep with you?
No, she has.
Oh.
She like the utter look of defeat, just like he's an
Don't
asshole.
worry.
No,
I have.
no stutter, no. I mean, he liked to smirk a lot, but so do most guards. They get full of themselves.
Definitely has blue eyes. They are blue eyes. A complete Chad, you would say.
He looks like
You
what
know
I would
that
imagine.
recent meme where it's just people, two blonde guys with beards looking at each other and saying no to various things? He looks just like that.
No. What else do we want to glean? Yeah. I go back to Exa and the Furbolg and be like, what else do we need to know? This is and Val, not all of them because he's still like magic cop. It works for an hour. She'll be friendly toward us, but after that she'll know and definitely won't tell us anything. Ah.
All right, I'm gonna come walking out of the corner.
She visibly like startles and jumps as she's like looking over and scanning all these people, and all of a sudden she catches that like the movement in the corner of the room, and it actually is a person walking out of the shadows. And she like looks at you, and you specifically, she doesn't like. Her last memory before going unconscious was you shattering her horse's leg.
I'm gonna set the mace down and lean it against the wall, just where she can see it.
I think we should ask like the captain if the knows what it look afterward, because she noticed the captain behind.
No, she has been focused on the 5.
Yeah, she's been focused. That would probably like. Is the captain a well-known figure? Like, if you see the captain of the guard, you know, like guard.
Well, he's
like,
in his captain's attire, which is.
Yeah. We shouldn't bring attention because then she might think, "Oh, it's corrupt. I'm definitely not talking now."
Yeah.
No. So I'm going to take the cloak off as well. And I'm gonna fold it up, set it down beside the mace, and I'm gonna go over to Sol. And I'm going to whisper into his ear. Go back to the captain. Do the party trick that you just did. Have him describe some of his lieutenants and send them up.
All right. I'll ask like Exa and the Furbolg to like kind of be distracted so she doesn't like turn around when I'm going around. I'll be like, I'm gonna be right back.
Would you like to see my spider?
No spiders. No spiders,
Oh,
please.
I'm sorry. It's nice.
Sorry.
It's pretty.
Pretty spiders, poisonous spiders.
No.
Venomous spider?
Semantics.
I whisper to the.
Does Exa know the difference between poisonous and venomous?
I would say he almost certainly does.
Okay.
With the amount of animals that he has pulled apart and drawn.
She starts to watch you as you go back to talk to the captain, but Mistress walks up and is like, "Spider," and she immediately like snaps back and like gets as far back in her chair as she can.
I do the same thing with the knight. Should I roll a different performance check?
He like puts a finger over his mouth and brings you like opens the door, and you slide out so you can talk, not whispering.
Yeah.
I know what lieutenant she's talking about.
There's only one blonde lieutenant.
There's only one blonde human lieutenant who's a prick.
Oh, that's fair.
There's 17 lieutenants. There's 3 of them that are human. One of them's a brunette. 2 of them are blonde. One of the blonde is actually an upstanding gentleman. The other one... You know, if punching a subordinate was allowed, I would have done it years ago.
All right. What's his name?
I don't know his name. He's not my lieutenant. He's one of the other captain's lieutenants.
You know where he's stationed, or?
I know his guardhouse, where he has a squadron of men, 9 men under him that they probably
Are
20
also-
minutes from that guild hall.
Insight.
Well, I'll do an insight because you're not in the
Alright.
room. You're not out of the
What's the name of that? The metagaming pigeon?
Yeah.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
I'll do
Look, guys, this is just post-COVID After Effects. Calm down.
18. Do
You're
I
gonna
get the?
You're getting a DM because you're the only one out there. So
It's a magic item. I'm casting Identify.
I also like rolling insight checks and doing the whisper thing because I know it gives the rest of you a little bit of anxiety.
All right. So now that we know who's corrupt, we should go over there and can we arrest them? Yes, we should arrest all of them and see who they're working
Why
for.
are we arresting all of them?
We're arresting all of them for murder.
Hey, he's probably
Um,
committed a few crimes, but
It's true, but he's helping us now, so.
Are you talking to all of us or just the captain?
I'm talking to the captain outside.
yeah. Oh, I can't control that character with. Whoop! They're outside the hallway.
Hey!
Arresting 10 guards in the middle of the city is not. It's not good. But if they notice that 2 of their people are gone, 3 now if you count the priest, they'll probably flee if we give them more time to notice.
So should the others try to dispatch of them? Is that what you're saying? Or
The,
try
lieu-
to...
the
or-
lieutenant needs to live. I would prefer the other ones alive, but we have evidence of treason. They would die anyways.
So we should try to capture the lieutenant and
I'm going.
fend off the guard.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is not good. These are the people. The people trust these people to keep them safe, and they have been turning on them. Yes, you guys will go out there. I'm trying to think of the best way to smooth this over politically. If you guys go out in the street and start killing guards, well, that's not a good sight. But if you do it under the order of me, then it's almost... Keep questioning her for a little bit. Let me think of the best course of action. We need to take these people down, and we need to take them down today. But do I march out there with a small army and arrest guards with other guards? Or do we have us do it and try and keep it as clean and quiet as possible? And smooth things over that way. Once you're done in questioning her, we'll pull the entire group and make the decision.
Alright. We go back in the room.
Yeah, he'll open the door and let you walk in, and he'll leave the door open. So pretty much he's letting you, so if she turns around when you walk in, he's giving himself enough time to slip back in after she looks away.
Alright. I go back to in front of her, and I talk to her. Do you know what they were doing? What would they ask you for? What sort of information?
I mean, my information was just on what clothing shipments were going where and who was selling what, silk, it's expensive, velvet, it's expensive. Raw cloth can be used for a lot of things. A lot of sails for ships are made in Nicodranas and then exported to other coasts. Those are all things that we handle, and a lot of money is in it, more money than most people think. So they'd ask for what shipments were going where, and I would give them whatever fit their idea of valuable enough.
Did you know anything more about what they were involved in? Or did you only handle this certain business? You never got a glimpse into where it went after or
Whenever
his boss?
Whenever I would ask him or talk to him, he would laugh, and he'd say the people that we work for don't tell us anything we don't need to know because of, well, I guess something like this. You know your immediate supervisor and what you do and nothing else, because that way, if you know something else, well, you got a guy sharpening a sword in the corner, and I'm pretty sure you can put together what might happen to me if I wasn't so upfront and honest.
You're a good person, and by your own volition. Um, well, we'll do whatever we can to try to help you. And that's honest.
Kill me quickly?
Now that we know who it is, I have a bit of an idea.
Yes, but he's not the top of this. He's not the mastermind, he's not the head. He's mentioned to me that running is futile for any of us.
Did he mention anything about eyes on hands?
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, and I don't want any questions asked about how I know this.
Alright.
He has a weird eye tattoo on his chest.
Question kind of answered itself, huh?
Yep, she was just saying it for the whole fact that she doesn't want to be judged.
Who is it that has eye on their chest?
The lieutenant.
The lieutenant.
The lieutenant.
Yes, she doesn't know his name. Yes, she knows what he looks like bare-chested.
Sure.
Just
Sure.
a tattoo?
Some people like to walk around with those shirts on. I get it.
It's some weird eye with a scale behind it.
Like dragon height scales, or
No, like a
like
the weighing scale, the two sides.
Oh, okay.
balancing scales.
Eye with a scale behind it. Is that like the tattoos on the hands we saw, or different?
The tattoos on the hands were just the eye.
Just the eye.
Yeah, the scale is a new thing.
The scale's wild. Oh boy, oh man, oh. Thank you for. Continue.
I know I should probably turn myself in or face sentencing for what I've done, but I really don't want to. I know I've done things wrong, but please, can you help me get out of the city after this is all done? I probably won't last long, but these are guards. If I go to jail, I'll just die there.
We can do what we can. We have certain abilities. That magic thing I just did. We can.
Are you purposely trying to word it so you're not like, sorry?
I'm being genuine. Soul, like, tries to help. Like,
Okay.
I'm going to try to help. Like, I don't want to try to kill this individual.
No, not kill. I'm just saying, like, she's asking you to not turn her into the guards, which you technically already
yes.
have.
I won't. Yeah, I won't.
The guards seem to need. I'm gonna shut up because I was gonna say the guards seem to need our help. So if we want to help, if they want our help, we can make her release a condition.
No,
but maybe we
good
shouldn't
way.
reveal that we're working with the guards.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I'm going to say nothing.
We'll definitely try to help you in any way that we can. Any way in our power.
Did
Yeah,
the lieutenant say anything about working with higher up?
I asked
Yeah.
him about who his boss was once, and he had a nervous chuckle and said, "The fucker's not in this city. But fuck, he scares me." And that's all I got. He really would only reveal things to me at certain times, and yeah, pillow talk, 100% pillow talk. He's always. I've never seen him afraid. I've seen him. I was there the day he threw Nibbin's office. I was there when he's pushed around other thugs and actually done, like, guard duties. I've never once seen him flinch. I've seen him get stabbed through the leg and not flinch at all. But he looks fearful when he talks about whoever his boss is.
Oh man, goddamn. I have nothing else to say. I rallied the troops. Looks like Magic Cop really worked. Up top, guys.
I'm gonna hold my mace in a very defeated manner.
Violence isn't always.
You pick it up and look defeated, and she looks terrified as, like, you're like, well, I guess I didn't get to use this for good. Now I'm gonna use it for fun.
And I'm just gonna wave at her and walk past.
She's gonna watch you walk past and realize that you're walking right past a guard captain.
Clonk.
And the immediate that
Well,
pink.
no, I would have been in front of her now.
No, but as you walk past her.
Like walk past the other side or walk past.
Hold on. I don't even know what the room looks like.
Why don't you?
Because he's not in.
Why not?
Okay, so I had moved from the corner. I was no longer in the corner.
Yeah, I had. So you were like here. Fuck.
Really not 12:20?
No, it won't load. It's stuck on the screen.
Here, Trey.
I have tried refreshing it a lot.
Trey, keep yourself quiet for a second. Oh wait, no, you can't. You can't do 2 calls at once. Fuck. I was gonna try and video chat you on Discord and record and show you from there.
Just watch the stream.
Yeah, I can just watch.
So you're walking past her towards the door, or past her towards Val?
Like over towards Val. I wasn't leaving.
Oh, okay.
I was just moving from one side across.
Okay, then she watches you move. The small halfling with a terrifying mace, literally in the name, walks over to the large orc, still sharpening his sword, probably looking a little bit upset he didn't get to play dirty cop or mean cop.
Dirty cop.
I've been pretty indifferent this entire time.
What'd you say?
I've been pretty indifferent this entire time.
Yeah.
Just listening.
Okay, so you
Wait,
walk
where-
across. What are the rest of you doing?
I think we've gotten all the information we needed. Do we need anything else? Like out of character, in character too? Like round hunting you guys out? Is there anything specifically? Because I think we got a good amount of things off of Magic
Yeah.
Cop.
Yeah.
Ben, good.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Should we knock her unconscious again, or should we just leave her? Cause how do we exit the room without her noticing? Or he should leave
I
first.
think she's safe here.
Yeah, she's.
Does
safe.
Magic Cop have sleep?
Magic Cop.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter if she knows or not, right? 'Cause we got
Well,
what we need.
because
I
she'll
mean,
know after the charm's
I
up. She'll
have
definitely-
sleep by force.
He
Well,
does have a
there's no
sleeper
sense wrapping her
hold.
up at this point. Let the captain take care of her.
I'm trying to honor my promise.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
What do you think?
there's no way in hell she's getting out of here without going to jail.
It's
And if
true,
you
it's
knock
true.
her unconscious, now she's unconscious in a room full of guards. Like,
Yeah, that's better.
if you're gonna be nice to her, at least don't punch her in the face.
Not in the
Yeah, but
face,
we-
like in the back of the head,
I'm sure
I don't
the
have
captain
sleep. Or like,
Oh, don't get
is
me wrong.
Not gonna let us take her.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Val and I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna tell her.
Val just shrugs.
I'll exit the room because I feel bad.
Yeah, and I'll look at her.
I'll like
and I'll
stealthily.
say, the captain here is one you can trust. You'll be safe because of your compliance.
And he'll just he'll pipe up from right behind her, as you say, because of your compliance. I'll do what I can to lessen your sentence. Thank you for cooperating, but you have still committed atrocities in this city. And he'll like grab both of her shoulders and put her hands behind her back and put shackles on them.
I'll drop charm person.
Immediately pissed off. Like that peachish color turns to like a light red. Starts spouting atrocities about She trusted you. How could you do this? Now she's just gonna die.
So sad. Soul
Well,
JR. It's sad.
You were going to die regardless.
Yeah.
You've already talked to someone else. You're expendable. At least here you have a chance of good guards being able to protect you.
I'm not worried about the guards here. Oh, sorry. I'm not worried about the guards here. They'll send somebody eventually to kill me.
And they would have sent someone eventually to kill you anyway. At least here there's a little bit of protection.
Yeah, and now you're doing good by having told us. You can atone for your sins a little.
Just fuck off and good luck killing the motherfucker. And she just kind of like submits to the captain, who like leads her outside and calls one of his guards over, and he's like, she gets her own cell away from everybody else. If she starts screaming, give her something to knock her out. Try and not be rough with her. She's been cooperative.
I'm proud, guys. We got through a whole interrogation without torturing someone.
Oh my god.
And it almost
Magic God
so
really
proud.
came through.
In almost a year of playing together, that's the first time.
That's
Yeah,
I'm
crazy,
so
guys.
proud of us, guys.
I did not expect that going in.
Last night, you also had an NPC that you didn't hurt.
Okay.
Oh, that bitch was almost so dead, though.
Yeah, she was so close to dying. Like, we were ready to kill her.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But-
foaming at the
but-
mouth.
Not only did we not torture this person, we didn't even threaten to kill them.
Yeah.
We implied that
didn't
we
even
would.
Yeah,
A little bit.
threaten.
But we didn't directly.
They read between the lines, maybe, but we didn't even threaten them directly.
So I would like to pull the captain to the side and let him know that that lieutenant's captain needs to be brought in.
The lieutenant's captain will be handled. I will get my colonel, and securing him is easy. Offices, guard buildings like this, captains rarely leave them. We'll get him at work. I'm more worried about the lieutenant with 9 guards in the middle of the southern capital. Or the
Oh
southern...
yeah, no. That's where I'm going.
I
So,
might have an idea.
I have
I
a proposal for the 5 of you. A quid
What?
pro quo, if you might.
I accept. I do. We're married
on.
now. Dang.
You've been very helpful to the city, and I won't lie, this is a prosperous situation for me politically. Though you guys are my sword, if you will, in this matter, I get to claim the arrests for all these people.
You're the shield.
Taking down a corrupt lieutenant will do wonders for my political game, and possibly moving up to colonel or something even higher.
Colonel.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Cool.
I would
Is
like
it-
you 5 to take these guards down, either as quickly, as quietly, but if necessary, just quickly as possible. If it happens to run into the streets, please try and dispatch them as quickly as you can. But maybe you can find this to the guard building itself. Regardless, if you are caught, if other guards try and pipe in, I will be close by to shut down any other guards that might try and interfere, and I will join the fight if necessary, but I would like to be able to show up afterwards, make a show of putting you into custody. A show and a show alone. The second we got anywhere, you would be relieved from that. So I can take down not only a corrupt lieutenant, but also some other troublemakers in town.
Well, here's
You
what
will
we're
be
going.
heavily compensated.
Oh, we'll talk about this after. What we need right now is location. We need paperwork from you stating what we were doing. And we need this within the next 5 minutes because we got to get going.
He pulls a piece of paper out from his breast pocket and hands it to you. I wrote this up just in case.
On
It's
deck.
basically a get out of jail free card, or whoever detains you will wait for me.
Is it signed and sealed?
Yes.
Did you get the community check?
I am going to break the seal to double check it and then ask him to reseal it.
It's completely, even if you broke the seal, it's still completely fine. Like, his seal is
Okay.
in the bottom right of the paper again.
Okay,
It's-
it's not like wax stamp.
No, it's wax stamped at first, but you break it and it just says these people are on official business from Captain Zenturo. If they happen to break the law, please detain them, but no further action shall happen until I am consulted. So basically, it's a right that you guys can still be detained, but
that we can show reasoning why we're doing this.
yes, you have you have a reasonable cause.
That's all I want. And a location.
He rattles off the location. It's around 20 minutes south of the guild hall. It's a small building in the middle of a small market that just, it's near the edge of where the central district starts to go outward. So a lot of these guard buildings are posted there to deter shadier people from entering.
Is there any defining markers on the building so it'd be easy to find?
There's a few. There's a sign outside that would say the sections, the guardhouse. The most defining feature is probably going to be 1 or 2 guards standing outside the front door, though, just like we have here. The building will be much smaller than this guardhouse, but it would be functional. Probably
Okay.
Most guardhouses have 5 to 6 beds inside, a few chests, a place to make meals, and a place to eat meals.
Okay. That's fair. I do have an idea.
I also. What? Yours first. I did
No.
a lot today.
Let's hear it.
Oh, thanks. I have the spell Disguise Self, and I am a tiefling.
Are you?
Well, I was thinking we citizens arrest one of us and escort them to the guards and get them inside and then handle it all from there.
Ooh.
In all honesty, you have proven scarily effective in these matters. So I will tell you this, I will be within the vicinity, probably a minute away. The second I hear any commotion, I'll head over. So I'll give you guys time to end whatever happens. If it's still going on, me and my men will help finish it. I don't think me being there on the start would be smart, though.
No, that's fine. We'll let one of these fine us. You know what? Actually, do you have a set of shackles?
Plenty. And he looks over you all. The half-elf, we could probably get him a guard's uniform too if you would like. We would need it back upon completion. But for the citizen's arrest part, if he would be one of the ones inside and out of sight when everything goes down, might not be the worst possible thing.
I will need some time before I'm ready to leave. So you need a short rest because I blew both my spell slots interrogating.
Well, let's formulate a plan in 30 minutes. Or an hour.
I would say that you'd probably about need 40 more minutes to constitute a short rest. I don't really view civilly questioning a person in a room as heavy activity. So if you would like to finish a short rest with another 40 minutes while you talk semantics of the plan, that is easily doable.
Okay, so my plan. You're going to shackle me. The back of the horse. You're going to take me over there. But the shackles are going to be loose enough that I can slip out of them. Once we're all inside, bada bing, bada boom. Hit them with the left, hit them with the right, and they all go down, right?
Hypothetically, bringing in a citizen's arrest, they'd only let one person and the citizen's arrest inside the building to tell the story. The rest of you would wait.
We have all these other witnesses that need to go tell their story too.
And they would bring you in one by one. These little guard buildings don't have interrogation rooms like this massive places. It's one giant open room.
Do you think the 2 guards standing out front would follow them inside?
No, they would call somebody in, grab them, and the 2 guards out front would be stationed there to keep an eye on you while everything happened.
So we need a lot of guard uniforms.
I'd prefer not. I wanted only to give. Remember, the whole idea of this is so we don't have guards fighting guards in the street. If it's one of you this is their way to get inside, then that's one thing. But if it's all of you, that's too suspicious.
Well,
Well, listen, we can have one person arresting, one person being arrested.
One person.
Soul can disguise
giving-
himself as a guard. I
One
can disguise
person
myself as a
very
guard.
small.
Mistress can just turn into like a spider or something.
You could, at that point in time, if you have 2 guards, crew the citizen's arrest. 2 guards, 2 arrests. And
one spider. Okay.
and one.
There you go.
Yeah,
Do this.
And one
Hey,
neutral
Paul.
cop.
Val, you ever thought about being a guard?
we have uniforms big enough for you, big man. Though, I would recommend over the next...
rather have shackles around my wrists than put on that uniform.
You know,
To be perfectly honest.
slightly offensive, understandable.
It's not gonna be super realistic if I take
Also,
you in.
we might
but-
need to bathe you if we were going to put a uniform on you.
There is that. Grins wickedly.
And chances of a halfling being in the guard?
We have 3. Or 4? We have a few.
4 out of all of them.
In my
Out of
district,
all of them?
I don't know every guard in the city. I just know the central district.
That's fair. That's fair. And when I disguise self to make it look like I'm in a guard's uniform, I could make myself look like a human or something. But I assume you have tieflings, because diversity here.
Oh, we definitely have some tiefling guards. Bright yellow ones? No, but tiefling guards, yes. Though I
What are the
will
most
s-
common colors of tiefling?
Look like a guy.
Purple,
Like,
red.
in this world? Purple, red.
Yeah.
Peach. Is that unusual too, or? Does it make
Peach is probably just as unusual as that yellow, but
yellow? Yeah.
I would just go like red.
And
there-
Plan B.
there's actually a very famous red tiefling in this city.
Oh, what's her name?
She's the Ruby of the Sea, the best lay ever. Have you heard of her?
Ah, I've heard the song.
She's actually my sister.
On her way, no. Ruby of the Sea is the best lay ever. Yeah, I've heard the song. I've heard it the moment my travels here.
Hey, it took us 10 episodes to get an official Critical Role reference, okay? I'm happy.
I'll I'll have to check her out. Anyhow, Plan B. I could turn into Peach Tiefling, seduce the man, easy, fuck him. Then afterward,
Alright, Val, put the shackles on.
You're gonna give yourself an illusionary pussy.
yes, it won't hold up to further inspection as the smell disguise self.
Technically, you
will
could just
tell
shift
you.
everything a little bit and pull a Ben.
Oh, baby.
Okay, so who's our other X is the other guard?
Exa and Sol are your guards.
Alright.
I just find it funny that these 2 average guards are going to be bringing in a giant-ass orc and a small-ass halfling.
Balance each other out.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we
so...
could. Nah. Okay, let's just go. Let's roll with this. Let's go.
All right. And where will the spider be, or do you want to be like a mouse, just like crawling in there, not associated with us, just kind of like when we open the door, you crawl in, and they're kind of in the corner, just like keeping watch of the whole thing, Furbolg.
I'll be a spider.
Okay, so where are you a spider, though? Are you in... Whose pocket are you in, or...
You should just be on someone's back, just chilling,
No, I don't want to be visible.
doing spidering.
Spattering things. Who's getting shackled, Val and
All of
Ag?
them.
All of
All
it.
of them. I'll be. I'm in Olodim's pocket. That's a little bit south.
I don't have pockets.
That's even worse.
You have a spider on your dick.
There's not a lot of room for a spider on there.
Is that where you are, mistress?
No, I will be on Soul.
Okay, so you're in one of Sol's pockets. You both are using spells to disguise yourselves as guards?
Exa.
No, I thought he was just giving me a guard uniform.
Yeah, I
If he
am.
gives me okay. I
he-
look enough like a guard that I'm not gonna.
Yeah, he
Yes.
can. Soul,
you
but
want-
Soul's gonna
right.
use disguise self, right?
Soul. JR, complaints might.
JR,
Oh, shit.
JR, quit jerking off.
He went to Chili's.
Oh, no. The boy went to Chili's.
Rip is the hole.
Oh,
Were you jerking off?
he went to Jared's.
Yeah, I did. Like, it took real quick though. So, what are we doing?
You're using
are-
myself, correct?
I'm using disguise self
Okay.
to change.
So,
And also, so we don't need like from the thing. I
You
mean, armor would probably be good just in case like they try to reach through one of us, or something like that. Like, so one is real and the other is not.
yeah, X
No,
is getting an
X
extra
is-
uniform.
Oh, X is doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to use a spell slot too.
Yeah, so Exa will be given a guard uniform. It's a little loose, but it fits.
I'll disguise myself and change my color to like red. And how tall is Exa?
X is like 5'6". Pretty
Like
short.
5'11".
Yeah.
I'll
X
take now.
making. Oh, we should. No, never mind. That would be funny though.
What?
Give the shortest one and the shortest one to the tallest one.
Just as a gag. Everyone's like, ah! Like, this doesn't make sense.
We're trying to deceive them though. I don't know.
Yeah. We should do our prop comedy. So yeah, I'll take Velen, and we know where like the lieutenant is stationed, so like, and where him and his guards are, right? Or do we just know the person that's above him, the captain is?
No, you know where he's stationed.
Little lieutenant office.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over there.
Okay, so the hour passes. You are provided with food for lunch. You guys make your plans. Exa is outfitted with guard's uniform. They try and give you a spear, but I'm guessing you just turn your weapon into a spear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my normal spear.
Which looks a little off because it's solid metal, but it's pretty, passable.
It's a spear.
Yeah. It will take you guys, because it's not a straight distance, it's down about probably another 30-40 minutes to walk there.
And disguise self walk lasts an hour, so I'll do it like as we're bringing them in.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're not parading all of them in Val through the entire city, Shackle.
No,
You're probably
we're
waiting.
just walking, and then like waiting to get into a back alley to like start doing it.
Yeah. So you guys, with the instructions from the captain of the guard, he uses this hour to call in a couple guards that he trusts. So that way when he shows up, he trusts the people that are with him. As this hour passes, you actually do... there is some rain in the city. And while you're walking, there's also some rain, but by the time you get there, it passes. It's just one of those coastal storms. It should have been raining earlier, but I forgot about it. So, we're just going to switch you to the map because you guys need visuals.
Here's a map, and a map, and a map, and a map, and a map.
Oh, look at that commoner.
Look at that fur bogey boy.
Yes, there's a furball commoner here. So as you get there, you see a massive open square. This would be one of the little market squares near the separation of the upper tier city and where it starts to disperse out into different classes. There is a nice ornate water fountain in the middle of it, and a couple small shops line or outside it. You have a shop that has a book out front of it, another shop that you can't really tell what it does, and what looks to be an inn. So, bookshop, can't tell what it is, inn. I realize Trey can still not see any of this.
I'm watching Twitch.
Okay.
And the big building
Is the guard building.
What's up again? Guard building. Don't know what it is.
Yeah, I even went through and tried clearing cookies and everything. It's just.
I mean, have you tried again recently?
I mean, I just cleared cookies like 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Tried refreshing everything.
I don't know why yours isn't. My Firefox finally started loading. And so you guys all see this, and so I need to go for 1 second. Plan what you want to, or I mean, you already know what you're gonna do. So actually, let's just do this. You guys can all control your characters, save all of them. Are you going to? They're already shackled, and the guards. You do catch the guards' attention. As in, just not like they're asking what the question is, but they do notice you guys having shackled people. You are probably 50 feet away still, so they're not going to try yelling out.
Hey, I'm walking here. Open the door.
Hey, I'm also walking here.
I said about
We're
50.
walking here.
We are walking here together. We walk over to them, and we're like, we got a couple of convicts out parading, causing a ruckus, causing a rile. We thought we'd apprehend them for you and bring them over to the station.
Val, all of them, are you playing along?
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm acting like a guy who got arrested.
I mean, you probably.
Wow, that's a bit of a stretch.
You
I
probably
don't know
have
if Val's gonna
experience
be
here.
able to do that.
You might not have experience here. You might. I don't know. So, Soul, make a deception check with advantage.
Deception. I'll turn my advantage on.
Part I love about D&D, you guys can have a great plan, and they can go to shit if things don't work out.
Solid deception.
9 would have been shit.
What is insight? Is it a wisdom skill or an intelligence skill?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
yeah, it's wisdom.
Okay, yeah. They do not see through it. What? You said you're bringing in prisoners?
Yeah, a couple of convicts, real piratey looking guy. I don't know.
I mean, we don't have a holding cell at this guard outpost, but
Can't take him to the lieutenant, take him to be questioned or anything.
I mean, what are you arresting them for? I'm guessing, like, what is their crime?
Well, they were causing a ruckus. They were
They were
trying to
doing a public disturbance.
a public disturbance.
What part
Perfect.
of Nicodranas are either of you two from?
I'm gonna start yelling out.
I'm
about
from New
how-
York,
how-
Adronis.
From New York and Adronis.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like yelling out in a drunken manner. Of course, with me sounding the way I do, it probably sounds drunken anyway.
Yeah.
About how he knocked over my drink at the tavern, and I'm pissed and I want to kill him. And I'm gonna start like trying to kick at him while I'm being held back.
We got some day drunks upon us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spit at the guard.
Oh, which one? Me or actually?
All of you.
Oh, them.
I'm
Four
spitting.
spits.
You're spitting at who?
I'm just spitting in a general direction.
Oh, not trying to hit anyone, just like chucking.
Just like, have you ever seen someone just like get really pissed and spit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pissed.
No, I've never seen that.
Roll a d4.
Do you want to just roll for me?
Yeah, I forgot.
I can't get in. Let me in. Let me
Hit
in.
all four of us.
So you actually hit. You go to spit, and you're probably trying to hit the guard that's not with you. But the way X is holding you, you accidentally rotate while in his arms, and like while he's holding you, just spit point blank in his face.
Ugh.
Hey,
I'm gonna look pleased with that and drunkenly giggle.
we're walking here. What was the unarmed strike
I'm gonna
for?
make it look like I kick him.
No,
Like,
kick me.
hit him with my knee.
Kick me.
Alright, fine.
Ooh, I like that.
Oops. I just rolled my
I'm trying to get
attack on my character that I'm currently making for Uwu. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have unarmed strike set up on this character.
Just roll a d20
one-
plus your
1
strength.
point of damage.
You hit him, and yeah, you take a point of damage as you catch a pretty rough knee to the gut, but you can tell that it was pulled. In the
It's a little bit pulled. That is, to be fair, as hard as I could hit with that.
Yeah.
I guess I could have caught that.
In the guards now look around. Just get them fuck inside. We can't have this mess out here in public. As you do notice, you have drawn the attention of the crowd behind you.
We push him inside. Hey, I'm walking here.
We're walking here.
I'm going
We're
to
walking
I'm
start
walking
slipping
here.
shackles.
You're gonna start what?
Start slipping out of the shackles.
Yeah, they weren't done tightly. They're pretty easy for you to slip out.
Like I'm still going to be holding them, so it looks like I'm, still shackled, but I'm going to be holding them kind of like in my palm.
Were mine done?
They were all done loosely. They were done on purpose.
They were done loosely. I'm just like holding it on there, basically.
Yeah.
Like, while.
They were probably put on there but never actually secured the way old shackles I imagine are. So it's one of those things that you're holding your arms really still and probably holding them closed with your fingers. If you want to later, we can handcuff you and let you try and break out of them.
No, if I don't need to, that's fine, because I know how the dice are going to roll for Val. And
That's-
it's not going to be pretty.
So you're all inside, and you are greeted by. I'm gonna rearrange them a little bit, but
What does that mean, Bo?
What does what mean?
The dice.
The dice don't like Val. Have you seen
Okay,
any
okay.
roll that I make for Val?
It's kind of true.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is slightly upsetting.
You get inside, and
Quick.
inside is the setup as you see. There's a table right when you get inside. A little open area. You can see some chests against the walls, which probably hold things like extra shackles, maybe some bed sheets, probably a couple changes of guard uniforms, just overall what you might need. There's a couple more tables and chairs scattered about. A table in the back left with a small cooking fire for making meals, and 5 beds lined against the right wall. This place looks very neat and very clean, like most military outposts and stations are kept. You see 7 guards on the inside, 3 of them sitting on the ends of beds, just probably relaxing from their last rotation. 3 of them up and about, and one of them looks like he's clearing lunch off the table. One of them looks like he's doing dishes. The other looks like he's just sitting at a table reading a book. And you saw the lieutenant and 1 guard talking, but as you enter, you see the lieutenant turn to you and size all of you up and down and go, what the hell are you guys doing here? Who are these people?
Hey.
I'm going to
I don't think
put my
there's.
shackles out in front of me and say, I was just returning these, and I'm going to snap and cast darkness in between the 4 guards all the way to the top part there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's any reason to.
No
not
reason to
talk to
talk.
them. We
Catch
can,
them off guard.
let's just.
I say, hey, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
we're doing this,
violent
okay.
like, on the floor.
Like, oh, I didn't know we were going right
rage
into it.
And
Okay.
rush the lieutenant.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been waiting a
I'd like
long
to
time for
ask
this.
for my mace.
Oh, that is one thing. You guys probably, Sol and Exo would have had your weapons.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
figured
no,
they would
I
have
know.
been carrying them.
I don't have my greatsword, but I'm still rushing this guy.
Oh, just with your hands?
Yep. I've been
Okay.
waiting a long time for this, and I go into range. I'm just bum rushing.
Yeah,
I
that's.
hold it out for him, like, hey, you forgot. Okay.
Here's the problem: unarmed combat, unless you're a monk, isn't very good in D&D, but it's just so satisfying.
Isn't it
Like,
though?
it's got
It's
unarmed,
so
I just
much more
wanted-
satisfying to be like, I just punched
I
him in the face than it is to
punched
say
him.
that you hit someone with like
I
a sword.
Like, I intend to get my sword back
Yep. So,
right after this, but I want to headbutt this guy first.
as a surprise round, Darkness is cast, Fairy Fire is cast, Val is getting an unarmed strike for a headbutt.
The range first?
Alright, what?
I flew into a rage.
Yes, you guys are getting a surprise round because...
Okay.
Actually, everybody roll initiative just so we have, you know...
See who
Yeah,
goes
then we.
first.
Yeah.
La, la, la.
I get initiative.
And I edit you.
Thank you.
I will roll initiative for all of them because...
I sent you my initiative.
Oh, damn, okay.
If I would have told you, it would have felt sketchy.
Nah, I would have... You,
I
Okay,
don't know, I feel like taking a 22 after that is just kind of...
did everybody put their initiative in?
Yeah.
Where can I put the initiative? Fuck, it's just staying there. Okay, so Oladim, your surprise round is casting darkness and grabbing your mace. Mistress, your surprise round is casting fairy fire.
Yes.
And that's 4 dex
And-
checks, correct?
Yes.
4 or 5.
Oh, 5.
5.
Because it gets the knight too.
So that's 4 guard fails.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Holy shit, why
Um,
couldn't you roll like this last night?
Oh, 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 it's magic. You know, oh.
That. I'm going to use a bonus action to do the hidden step.
So you're invisible.
I'm going to.
Would you have a bonus ending?
Because you untransform.
Yeah, ending wild shape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna undo that.
Undo wild shape, then cast a spell, and that's your surprise round.
Yes. Free action. I'm gonna tell Val to have fun. Because now he has advantage.
Have fun.
Soul, your surprise round.
I cast Magnify Gravity on the back boys, who are, yeah.
What does that save?
It is Constitution, I think. Let me check real quick. Magnify Gravity is a con.
What is the DC?
Currently, as a level 4 wizard, it is.
I rolled a 14, so I just want to see if that's above it.
Oh, no, it's a 15. So
Okay.
none of them. Their speed is halved, and they take.
Roll that damage.
Oh, you love to see it. Average.
12 damage each.
Yep.
So,
And if they were 30 feet, they could now move 50
Boys,
feet.
I'm in! I'm here!
Oh my gosh! Yes!
When we need you to be.
He has arrived.
so
He has
you
arrived.
see, so as you guys are all doing this, you see Oladim extend his hand, and darkness immediately covers the back of the room. Mistress goes up, and a bright flash appears, and these men start glowing. And you see these 2 outlines of glowing figures in the darkness as you see Soul reach out, pull out his book, and say an incantation. And then you hear the sickening crunch as bodies are slammed to the floor, and those outlines disappear.
Oh my
That's the kind of
god.
crunch I like.
Oh my god.
Guards don't have much
Did you
health.
just kill 4 people by amplifying gravity?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
When that darkness disappears, it is going to be a horrifying sight in that back corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we were not supposed to kill them.
No, he said you're allowed to kill the guards. You just bring back the lieutenant unconscious or alive.
Yeah, they're not fully dead. Like, if we really wouldn't want to kill them.
Make a
probably
dex
just
check,
would
so-
bury it.
Holy mother of fucking! This is my karma for that
Hold on.
last boss.
Hold
encounter.
on.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
Where am I in turn order?
all the way
yeah,
at the top. Yeah,
Come
you
on.
already
Come
Yeah,
on.
we're still doing thrust.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
we're still doing it. I was like, hold on.
No, you cast darkness and grabbed your
Yeah. No, I see it now.
Yeah.
I just because mine is set up differently than how yours is on stream.
Yeah.
I was confused at what I had done.
Val, yours.
Flannel range run up to him and just grab his neck with both hands and shove my face into his.
So
Like tusks and all.
you run up and
Headbutt.
he's wearing this plate armor, and you grab the corners of it and slam your face into his metal helm, and you can see the blood dripping down his face, and he just looks at you with the most uncaring eyes as if he didn't even feel it.
Question:
I think
does
there's something
rage,
wrong with this
Rage
guy.
damage.
does
Yeah, 2
rage
more
damage
damage.
add to
Yeah.
unarmed strikes? Sweet. So add to that.
Guys, I
he
think
takes-
he's messed up.
He takes damage, but
He's a
he
little
just
twisted.
Well-
doesn't seem to actually give a fuck about it.
D&D Beyond doesn't look like it added 2 to that. Was my point.
Yeah, no,
Should be 7.
Yeah, it should be 7.
yeah, I took 7 away from him.
Okay, cool.
Now,
And I will hold my hand out behind me towards Soul for him to toss me my greatsword.
okay, Oladim, it is your
Wait, what?
turn. Oh,
Okay.
Exa, sorry, it's your turn. My
I
bad.
can go.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah, he gets his.
Exa, your turn. My apologies.
That's fine.
Excellent, you don't get to go. You were the only one that was actually surprised. You were like, I didn't know this was the
I
plan.
didn't expect this. I'm just gonna walk up and I'm gonna spin my spear around and I'm gonna bonk the lieutenant on the head with it. Oh, I guess I'll cast Hex first. And then I'll bonk the lieutenant on the head with it.
Okay.
X, then bomb.
Yeah. All right. That
Bonk.
Back.
it absolutely
The bonkening.
So as you go to swing your spear at him, and you just see his arm come up, and it hits the metal armor on his forearm, and he just kind of looks at you bored.
He didn't get bonked. Feels bad.
Now, Oladim, your turn.
Yeah, that's me. Hold on a second. I'm trying to. Okay, so I have to take the attack action. Well, I was going to try to scare him, but that's not going to do us any good, right? Yeah, well, why not? I'm going to step out. I'm going to look at the lieutenant, and I'm going to say, I heard you're not scared of much, huh? And... Oh, where is the... I'm going to...
Do your thing.
Yeah, the Mace of Terror thing.
Is it not on your character sheet?
Wisdom save?
Oh,
I-
you're gonna use your action to cause fear?
Yes.
Okay. DC 15 Wisdom.
Heard. Yeah, DC 15 Wisdom. Yeah, because I don't think that is set up at all in here.
No, I'll add it to your stuff.
Yeah,
And it's everybody within 30 feet that you choose, correct?
that's just the attack. Yes.
Do you
don't
get
have
no?
anything.
The action is you use your action to cause fear.
Yeah. I was just seeing if it would like show
Oh.
up that like this is what it'll do.
So
I'll have to actually on the handout for it.
these 3 guards are afraid, and the captain seems to not be phased.
Oh man.
That sounds about right. That's going to be it for my turn
Okay.
because I'm only really good if I can attack.
I mean, you still cause fear in 3 of the the 3 remaining people in front of you that aren't the lieutenant.
Wait, hold on. Are those 2 outside within 30 feet?
They are, but I think they have to be within line of sight of the mace.
Nope. It does not say that.
Okay.
It says.
Oh, the
Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed or become frightened. So I'm guessing just whatever I do to try to cause fear, which was yelling at this lieutenant.
yeah, which is really fucking. Actually, no. Technically, they can move lateral. That guy can't get in that. No, they can't move in.
They can't move in because
No.
they can't move closer.
If they're feared, they got a dash.
Yeah, and
They
they
gotta
both.
they got
dash away.
Oh yeah, it's that
Because
fear.
it's that for you.
Yeah, or if they can't get away from me without getting within striking distance, they will have to take the dodge action. Basically, just forfeiting a turn.
Yep.
Until they succeed, which is at the end of every turn, they can try.
So all of them runs up and he brandishes this mace and he holds it in both hands, not really sure of how to use it yet, flips it upside down and smacks it into the ground, and you just see this weird dark wave, like ethereal, ripple out from him, and the 5 guards he chooses are feared. Because I can't roll for shit tonight.
Yeah. And you can't fear a dead guard. At least I didn't try.
Trust me, I think you guys might be afraid after that darkness fades. Mistress, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like to man, this is. I'll just. Do I need to do? You guys got Tariff. I mean, I will do.
Never mind.
Okay.
Make a never mind.
Make a never mind.
Make a never mind check.
I'll whip
Your hair back and forth?
this one. The one on the right.
Okay.
This boy?
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
That
So
crit
whip.
whip, guys. That crit whip.
That whip got an extra thorn.
That whip crit OP.
It's a double rose.
Wait, was it to the right or the one you had advantage on?
She said the one to the right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I tagged this one.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
she meant to the right of the lieutenant.
Yeah.
Ah. I thought you meant the one all the way to the right.
Yeah, it's 10 feet towards you.
Yep.
That poor son of a bitch. Where's he gonna go?
Death.
That's it.
Okay. So the guards are all feared. So
For sale.
attacks of opportunity from Oladim, Soul, and Mistress.
Oof.
Oh, that's technically closer. He would be running to the wall as a way.
No, because he was right here.
Yeah, he has to get away from me.
But that's the thing is, my mind running.
He needs to get out the door.
Yeah,
Right?
this is the nearest away.
Cool.
Was
Are you
he,
going to allow me to swing with the mace, or do I just need to do unarmed?
Mace.
was he in front of Mistress?
That is
or was
technically
he
No,
It's
close there?
Mistress, Soul, and Oladim. What'd you say?
Was he right here? Or
Oh, he
right
was
here?
right here. Regardless, I view. Well, okay, he can't move towards, but he's already within.
No, my point is if he moves this way.
Yeah, he's going to go straight past Val also.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
attacking him.
Yeah, you all do butcher this. He's not gonna survive past Oladim.
You know what? Let me give a swing.
Well, maybe. We don't know.
I want to swing it.
That's only
Yeah,
six.
I wanna
He
swing
had 4
it.
hit points left.
Oh.
I still want to swing.
I wanna swing my dick.
JR's dagger misses. Val. Okay, Mistress, you miss also. But what happens is he's running past
Mace of
Oladim,
Terror.
who hits him in the back of the head with the Mace of Terror. And as his eyes roll back and he starts to go, he falls down as Val's upward swing just severs his head from his body.
I donkey kick him because I'm facing the opposite direction.
Okay.
And I'm going to high five Val, or try to. Put the hand up for high five. I'm leaving it here.
Nope, I didn't see.
Self 5.
I didn't see.
I roll.
I left it up to the dice.
One of the guards is running away out front. Doesn't completely know why he's running away either. He just suddenly is afraid and must run.
You heard some terrifying shit, man.
You know when you get that sudden panic that you left the oven on at home?
When
He's like, oh no.
I left the fire going.
That mysterious building is his household.
oh no, I have to shit. I might poop my pants.
I walk right here. and I give the sword to Val when his hand is extended from just punching.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have your sword yet. You really did just kick him.
It really
Yeah,
did
that's
just
why I did
kick
an
him.
unarmed strike. I just donkey kicked him in the back and left my hand back waiting for a sword.
I give him sword, and I go right here and aim in between X and Val at the lieutenant and cast Scorching Ray at advantage because of fairy fire.
Oh wait, did I? Oh, damn it!
Yeah, you didn't roll with advantage.
Fuck. All right, well, ain't
I
going
forgot
back.
about that too.
Val's gonna have a spicy attack after Soul gets done.
Advantage.
Wait,
Scorching
did
Ray.
I have him in? Was he part of my fairy fire?
You already got a crit.
But
Scorching.
yeah, you critted. There was no reason.
Ooh,
So he was outside of your fairy fire at that point.
Oh, he was already dead.
But spicy.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's a lot of green.
all toward the lieutenant.
Jesus fuck. That was double sixes.
Bow, bow, bow.
12, 20, 31, 37.
Say fuck you.
Well, technically I can delete this now because Fairy Fire doesn't.
Yeah, stay. And neither does my, yeah.
You scoot to the side, extend your hand, and 3 quick bursts hit this guy in the side of the face. And as his face relaxes back down and you see this flesh burned and starting to like almost melt off of it, he still looks very, very hurt.
Homie's weird.
But physically or mentally, he doesn't look changed at all.
Homie's weird.
Homie is weird.
And the guards out front are escaping.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Oh, right, yeah.
they're fine. Let them go.
Val.
They're not.
No, I
they
don't.
they
I think
can't
that might
let
be a
them
bad
go.
idea. I'm gonna
That would
not
be-
let them go. Actually.
It would be very bad to let them go.
I feel like if this lieutenant goes down, those guards are just dead.
Not true. He has a boss, and they can go to the boss.
This is gonna be a great weapon master too.
Let. How many people in total
Do it, Bo. Do it.
were part of the thing?
10
like,
total.
We knew the number. 10, like
Are
including
the
the
guards
priest.
out the door? Oh, okay.
There was 9 others under him.
Yeah.
It was 10 just part of the guards, right? But like people that were like the peach tiefling, the
So 22.
artisan, the
Or 23 damage?
23 damage.
Non-lethal, right?
So I was about to say, I take my sword. Would that kill him? Because I. No.
No,
it
he's
doesn't.
just down to red. Or-
Take my sword and swing it 360, and then just uppercut him with it.
With the sword? Are you going lethal or non-lethal?
With the sword.
Okay, 360 means you're going back to the bladed side.
No, I'm gonna hit him with a flat side.
Okay,
I
that's
just
what.
kind of spin it in my hand and then go to uppercut him in the face.
Okay.
Like baseball swing for his face. But it's with the flat side of the blade.
Okay.
So it would be, I guess, bludgeoning slash.
So you 180'd the sword.
Yes. No, he spun it full 360, but instead of
Like, took it from behind me and just. It's all flavor, guys.
Okay.
No, I was just making sure because you said 360 and then non-lethal. I'm like, pointy side of sword is still. I
Oh,
just
no,
misunderstood.
not like flipped it and grabbed the blade. No,
Yeah.
I just grabbed it from Soul and kind of spun it beside me and then.
Yeah, I got you. I was just confused on the wording.
Yeah. no.
Roll your
Roll
non-lethal
my-
damage attack. Oh, he's still up. If that was your non-lethal damage, if that was your attack.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, no, that was my whole attack. I
Yeah.
only get one attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
He's
4.
he's
Unless
still
we're not now. Winky.
he's still up. This other guard. Both the ones in the back have the dodge action, by the way, because it just took their movement to get back there.
Okay.
Hexa.
I'm gonna boof the opportunity attack, and should I do that?
By the way, are you getting these guys to wisdom save at the end of their turns? You are now?
Look. Oh wait, I technically need 2 more.
I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna run here.
Oh, look at that. One of the ones outside is no longer feared. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Running back towards you, Exa.
Perfect.
Meet him in the middle.
So Exa.
Yes. No, I disengage. I said I.
Oh, you're disengaged.
Which
Sorry.
is why I only moved to there.
Okay.
3 greatsword attacks for an opportunity attack?
2. I just, roll 20 is not responsive.
He's too clicky.
So you action disengaged and then ran outside.
Yes.
Still dressed as a guard, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
No, that works to your advantage.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Val. Why did I roll a 20?
Nice.
Do either of those hit?
14.
Wait, your AC is 14?
I am the worst barbarian in the world.
I don't know about the worst.
The first one.
So you take 7 points of slashing damage as the greatsword just digs into your chest.
It's like the second worst barbarian subclass, and my stats are pretty average too.
Yeah, but did you ever watch us play with Volcor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Volkor didn't like pharaohs. He had some problems there. Oladim, it is your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. For the spicy advantage.
It's already at advantage, but
He's under fairy fire.
That's true. Well, he gets disadvantage.
can I non-lethally magic someone?
Rules as written? Yes.
I would like to non-lethally immolate you, please.
I would like to non-lethally send
I would
3
not-
scorching rays of fire.
I would like
Although,
And on the amount of unarmed strikes when expending a key point. Was it just 1 or was it 2?
3 attacks total.
So yeah, 2 when you expend a key
So
point.
I
you
have
make an
used-
unarmed strike.
if you use Flurry of Blows, you make
Right, but
2 unarmed strikes.
and then
But
flurry.
based on the Unearthed Arcana class features, if you use your action to spend a key point, like you use it to cast like darkness or something, if we're using that, you make 1 unarmed strike.
Got it.
So as you go behind him, you take the mace and you hit it just at the base of the skull, and he crumples downward unconscious.
Oh, cool. I'll go ahead and drop the darkness. Free action.
That one who's still terrified.
But that is your turn.
Those 2.
Those both are still terrified, sitting in the corner, taking the dodge action.
I'm going to
Mistress.
whip my head around and look at them.
One of them got fairy fire, the other one not.
Yes.
I'm going to let Val do his thing. With that dude, I'm going to scoot up a little.
Oh, he's down. Lieutenant's down.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna whip this one.
Drag him over those beds.
Jesus Christ, Chris!
Oh my
So enough.
You're doing too good.
How do
I've been drinking.
you want to do this, Chris? How do you want to kill a guard with a thorn whip?
Just dragging him over several
Just-
beds.
Just over the beds and bump, bump, bump.
Whips, grabs him by the neck, fucking pulls him, and as you pull him into a bedpost, and you just hear a sickening as...
Oh.
Also, to all of your sight now, besides Oladim, whose back is to it, you see 4 corpses.
No, I turned around after.
Oh. You all see 4 corpses that looked like they were put in a hydraulic press.
They're accordions.
Juicy.
But white bone is sticking through random parts of flesh, and just blood puddles the ground. The boards beneath them are like broken and cracked.
I wonder who did
and just give
that.
him like a small thumbs up.
I'm gonna give a shaky thumbs up.
Yeah. Soul and Mistress,
Hello.
can you guys make con checks to see if you throw up on the spot?
Con saving throws or just check?
Saving throw works. It won't impact you.
Not with that advantage. 20.
You guys pass. You guys feel a little sick, but it's
It's not something we've not seen.
you probably haven't seen this done to people before, but you've seen
Boom, no.
what?
Wildemount.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, yeah, probably. So that's Mistress's turn.
Look, roll 20 reset, and it likes me now.
Oh,
Oh, I like this one better.
Mistress, please roll again for your Thorn Whip.
Oh.
He was taking the dodge action, so technically you'd have disadvantage on the attack, if I'm correct.
Technically.
So that does not happen.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
And he doesn't have Fairy Fire, so it wouldn't be a straight one. He dodges your whip just deftly, but you do see everything else in the middle of the ground. This guard, dodge action
Jesus.
again.
It's just more anatomically correct.
Combine the two.
Combine the two? Yes. The juicy squish.
Exa.
Okay.
An 8 does not hit you. As this guard runs up, actually probably run a little closer, and throws a spear at you.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, it's not my turn.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it's Soul's turn.
I walk out seeing they have things handled inside. Because those guys are really
Wait,
weak.
why did you throw a spear?
Oh,
I thought he
also-
still thought I was a guard.
They still
Yeah,
I guess he probably ran past me trying to kill his lieutenant.
No,
Yeah.
those guys were
no,
out.
those who are outside, why would...
Yeah.
No,
As far as-
he wouldn't. Sorry, he wouldn't have thrown the spear. He would have just run all the way back and been like, "What's happening?" You probably would have still gone outside, Soul, not knowing what was happening. But he would have used his full movement to get outside and approach you, Exa, and been like, "What is happening? What just happened to us?"
We've almost subdued them. We need you to get back in there.
Sorry. Bye, brother.
Make
He's unfathomably dead.
make a persuasion check.
God, he's dude.
Make a persuasion check.
Or it gets all squirrely, huh?
Please, high charisma,
Oh, no.
warlock, please.
Wax noodles.
I mean, it's still...
That's better than poop noodles.
Oh, yeah.
He looks confused as to what you're talking about.
That's fine, as long as he doesn't run away. Good enough. I don't care.
Soul,
I
it
round
is your
the
turn.
corner. I assess the situation. I'm like, I'm walking here. They've gotten out of control. The inmates. You gotta get in here. I'm gesturing toward both of them. What's he doing? I like gesturing toward the running guy, and I'm like, I better get him back here. And I just like dash toward him. How much movement?
Probably, yeah.
Bop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Yes, about there.
You'd be kind of...
No, you cannot run through that house.
Run in the front door and dive out the side window.
Is that the end?
That's a bookstore.
Just in this bookstore, people are reading. I just run in. I'm walking in.
And I'm
dive
just
out the-
thinking,
Scene from National Treasure.
just
Oh my god.
thinking to
Yep,
myself.
smut bugs.
Yeah, by the way, if you were to try and do that, there's a bookshelf in front of that window.
There was a bookshelf in front of that window.
Yeah. I'm hardy. And I run past trying to get the other guard, and I'll dash.
Okay. You get there. This guard is going to run 60 feet farther away and then make a wisdom save.
That's what he's gonna do.
Which he
Wow.
succeeds.
He's
Wow.
good. He's good.
Val, it is your turn.
I'm about to do. As I get there, I creep up some of the viscera with my foot and just fling it in his face.
You're flinging what in his face?
The viscera from the dead body on the floor. Just the
Okay.
flavor.
From the squishies.
From the squishies, because I gotta run through one of them.
He's... Wow.
Wow.
I'm now rolling.
Ooh, baby.
I was rolling good.
Dead.
Spicy,
He-
spicy.
Val, how would you like to dismember this man?
As I'm running at him in a full fury, lightning shoots off and kind of misses him, and I throw some kind of undescribable chunk of goo into his face, and it blinds him, and then just gut him from crotch to neck.
Yeah, so you walk up, pick up...
Happy Gilmore
What
guy.
you think at first is just, like, possibly part of his leg. It's not, but you don't know what it is. And as this hits him full force in the face and he goes to, like, wipe it down, just crotch to, like, straight through his skull. Like, you take his hands are over his face and you cut his hands in half as well. And he's down.
Works for me. I just
Cut
look at the other guy.
Bits.
This guard is
I'm
going to
looking-
take... Sorry, go on.
I look at the other guy in the corner, and I can't cause fear, but I want him to be afraid.
Actually, seeing that, he's no longer afraid.
He's like, yeah, I get that.
He has come to terms with his existence.
Yeah,
I
he's,
really be like,
he's accepted his own mortality.
This man is woke as fuck now.
Today's the
Hexa.
day I die.
It is your turn.
I'm going to use a bonus action to move Hex to the guard standing right in front of me. I'm going to pull out my spear and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast from it.
Okay.
Guards fighting in the streets.
So you take a
But
second, roll damage. You take a second, and as this black mist starts to, or this greenish mist starts to like surround this guard, he looks down, and all of a sudden you're holding a sphere, which just shoots a green of beam energy out of it.
I guess we never talked about what my Eldritch Blast looks like. My Eldritch Blast looks a lot like a heat shimmer. It's
Nice.
just a very minor heat shimmer traveling through the air, and it puts very small holes in things because it's essentially a magical drill bit.
There you go.
Weird.
So you just see this, he sees this shimmer and looks down, and there's a very small hole in his chest as he holds his hand out and it starts to bleed, and he's confused and hurt.
Oh,
and
actually,
betrayed.
He's probably like, what?
My best friend.
You're a guard.
Aladdin, it is your turn.
yeah, it is.
It do be his turn though.
We do.
You do a nice front flip over one of the corpses.
Yeah. Bang it.
Murder.
Is that enough to?
Oh, yeah.
He murdered.
Just walk up, fucking mace to knee, forehead to forehead. The man no longer lives.
Cinder ash to hash.
See, that's the thing. You just gotta bring him down to your level. As I'm wiping the blood from my forehead.
Mistress,
Down your lip.
you guys have successfully committed mass murder in the middle of the capital city.
Yum yum.
Or not capital
It was
city.
in a building, so it's fine.
But there are two guards still outside, one who has a small hole in his chest. Commoners are starting to flee because
They
of
were
the noises.
running away.
Mistress,
Deserters.
Deserters. They didn't see a thing.
All they saw was Exa.
Yeah,
Like-
Here.
the
I
guards.
saw some
The guards
guard
were
on
feared, so they didn't hear anything. Everything else you guys have done in that building has not exactly been quiet. Like, nothing really loud, but there was a weird crash, and then guards started running from the building.
And also something that sounded like someone throwing a banana on the ground.
Yeah.
What?
The 4 bodies getting squished. It's like
Oh, I guess. I
you ever heard
imagine.
squishy hit the ground?
I imagine magnified gravity is more of like a, and then the squish from the bodies.
And then I'm gonna try to take his body inside really quickly.
Roll a
Like-
strength check.
That's
Actually, no.
Tabaxi looks
Yeah,
over
just
his
roll-
shoulder, just
like
sees a
Thorn
guard
whip it
just
over.
Just
At Tabaxi looks
Like,
over his
no,
shoulder,
do
sees
a
a guard
strength.
just whip back into the darkness.
yeah, 100%. What's happening out here? Just fucking guard standing outside, like holding his chest, and maybe sees a little blood, and all of a sudden, out of the doorway comes a whip around his chest, and he just gets fucking pulled inside.
Full on horror movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude just got yoinked.
And then, like, looking out, I have 10 more feet of movement. So I'm gonna do that. Do I see another guard?
No.
Do I know
The
where
other guard's
guard is?
120 feet away through buildings, who just saved from
Yeah.
his sphere.
Okay.
But I see him because I like was keeping.
Yeah,
I was
you'd see
chasing
him still. But he is quite a bit away from everything at this
He
point.
was right in front of me, so
He's over
60
here just
feet
for
away.
distance at the bottom, but he is still within eyesight, but he's like 70 feet from you.
All right. Sounds good. My turn.
Yes.
Because that one was dead. All right. I'll go 30 feet. Wait. Let me measure this out. The max. Yeah, I'll do right there. I'm glad we're all here. I'll do it. Yeah, there. And I will cast my last second level cell slot and hit them with a goddamn scorching ray to try to snipe them.
Okay, so as one illusionary guard chases another through the city and then extends his hand and shoots 3 bolts of fire at him.
Can I, as a free action, drop the illusion?
Yeah, you could have done that.
Or, yeah, I would have done that before, so it doesn't like I know about the guards on guards thing. Like as soon as I started chasing him, I would have done the thing.
So roll those 3 attacks.
1, 2, no tres, sietato.
The first 2 hit. Statistically kill him.
Gorging, alright.
Actually don't kill him.
Damn it.
10.
Yeah,
Probably has 12.
he has 1. He has 11 hit points.
Is 1, 11 hit
11
points.
whole hit points. You were 1 off.
Yeah.
Can you roll a
One
dex check to
off.
see if he trips on a puddle and just face plants?
Yeah,
Maybe his turn is next. So on the way back,
Stop!
no, he's completely fine actually.
Wow, Jesus.
it.
He actually front flips onto my face.
Dude.
I'm gonna give him advantage on this attack because of that.
For whom?
Oh,
Yes.
He takes the 2 to the back just after he's saved, turns around to you, runs, does a front flip over a puddle, and comes down with the spear into your chest.
This lad
I'm fine.
is mad.
This lad is mad.
How many total hit points do you have?
I have 27. I'm fine.
Oh, did you update your...
Not in here. I updated my thing. Oh yeah, it should have updated. Let me update my token for brevity's sake. It should have updated. Oh, it says 17 out of 17. Doesn't have that. Let me update that. Wait, yeah, I have 26. So 26.
And that's his turn. And I'm also gonna say because of that, make a dex check for me.
Jesus.
For 2 nat 20s back to back.
Dexterity.
Also, you ran through the
saving
other
throw or
9
just
people
check?
without taking a single point of damage, so...
You're right. Dexterity check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Jujitsu.
Okay, you do not get pushed to the ground and are prone.
Jujitsu.
Val.
Get that.
It is your turn.
Yeah. Is there anything in these chests?
Yeah.
Are
You
you...
gotta.
You drop your rage?
I'll be fine out
Yeah,
here.
there's nothing left to hit, so
Yeah.
The chests... The first 2 are unlocked. And they do show shackles, some stacks of, like, paperwork that would probably have to be filled out every time you make an arrest. Things like that. The second one contains extra guard uniforms, a sewing kit to repair guard uniforms if something happens to them, a couple other small things like that, and the third one is locked.
give me a second here.
I would say that because we're still in combat, that would be your action, is to check the 3 chests. Because this is 6 seconds going by.
That's true. I was gonna see if I could break the lock off, but
I mean, yeah, 6 seconds to check all 3 chests is probably about accurate, and probably
You
more.
probably ask all of them, like, on his turn to, like,
Okay.
pick him.
Exa.
He's gonna be like, well, everyone's taken care of. Go back inside. Everyone's
Yeah, just leave your wizard alone with a guard. I mean, odds are in his favor, but...
Odds are highly in his favor.
Yeah, I could literally punch him.
But could you?
I'll try that.
It wouldn't be easy. Trust me. It ain't easy being yellow.
Being cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
I'm gonna say this,
baby.
because that cart is in your way, he's going to have a +2 to his AC.
Yeah. All right.
You got this.
That's fine. I'll
what
move
about
Hex first, and then I will fire.
What about here?
That is his AC.
Nice.
What the heck's that? Yeah.
So, Soul, as you look up and you're like, this guard just front flipped a spear into my chest. You look up to
That
make
was cool.
you look up to make eye contact with him and hit him with a spell, and all of a sudden you just see this little shimmer in front of you, and a small hole appears in his left temple and right behind his right ear, and he just starts bleeding as his body goes slack and falls to the
Ooh,
floor in front
super
of you.
anime. Just like
100%. But now you are also semi-holding, because the spear is still in your chest, the dead guard in the middle of this little city area.
Oh, dang.
X, I believe that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Uladin. We are now out of combat, but yeah, we're out of combat now. So let's handle the body in the middle of the street before we go to looting, because, you know.
I take the spear out of my chest and I put him behind that house. Is there anyone in that secretive house? Is there any window or like whatever that building is? We don't know what it is.
Yes, there is a window immediately outlooking that little forest platform, this place.
Fuck. Do I see inside? What is it?
It just looks like a... How do I explain this little... It's just kind... I made a fucking... It was a building I needed something for. It looks like it could just be a little shop, maybe a house. You can't really tell what's inside it.
Is it refusing to go outside?
Oh, it's like rent space, like an open space for anything to be in.
Something like that.
If someone wants to. So there's no one in there.
Oh, no, there's 3 people inside of it, actually. There's a couple
Oh.
bookshelves along the walls, a couple tables.
Oh dang.
It's a Starbucks.
It's a Starbucks. I gotta hit that up. Soul's favorite is the s'mores frappuccino.
That is good, I won't lie.
The cold brew? That's a good one.
I'll like the. I'll hide
Yes.
the body behind the house.
You can, like, try and put it below the window and hope nobody looks directly down from the window.
Let me see if I have magic. Wait, guys, I'm a wizard.
One, I'm gonna need a strength check for you to move it.
Alright. not my strong suit.
And while Soul checks his spells, you don't really get to pick him up, but you do like grab his ankle, and it's only like 10-15 feet. So you do drag him that 10 or 15 feet, but there is definitely a trail of blood that was like smeared along the ground. Not a big one, because the only place he was really bleeding from was his head, but still like a couple lines of blood on the ground.
Do I not have my... Oh, I need to fix my spell sheet. Spells?
So while you're figuring out your spells, all of them, Val, Mistress, Exa, unless Exa's going to help Soul.
Would you like a strength check to break this lock?
Yeah, I was about to say, let's let Val finish what he was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, strength check to break the lock.
Yeah.
Not with advantage either.
Yeah, no, I mean, 18 was the first roll, so
I didn't see
much
that.
like in the cave, you pretty used to doing this. Slide the tip of your greatsword in, hit it with your elbow, breaks the lock just enough to where it doesn't ruin the chest, and you successfully open the chest.
Anything good in there?
There's a couple things in there. You do see very organized three coin pouches, looks like just a side pouch that like anybody would have, like just anything that somebody would have on their side to hold some things. You see 2 bottles with various liquid inside of them, and you then see a small box.
I will take all of that.
Okay.
I have a backpack. Will the small box fit in my backpack?
The small box will fit in your backpack. The small box is probably 6 inches by 3 inches and maybe like 4 inches tall.
I'll slip that in my backpack and I'll toss you said there were pouches and potion bottles?
There's a single pouch, and then there's 2 potion bottles. One of them, as you pick it up, make you know what a potion of healing looks like, though it does look a little bigger than your normal potion of healing.
Yeah, alright.
And the other one is a orangish liquid that flickers and smoke fills the top of the container.
Fancy. And
Orange
then
vape juice.
It is orange
Is
vape
it-
juice.
Hell
Am I
yeah.
gonna have coins in it when I pick it up, or?
The 3 pouches all have coins in them.
Alright, I'll pick the 3 pouches up.
They are decent size too. They take up like half the chest.
Jackay. When
So-
I
Guys,
add...
I don't think we were hired to fucking loot the guard station.
So
But they're corrupt.
Hey, you don't see what Val's doing.
you don't.
I know. I'm not saying that in character.
I'm just judging.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
just,
if I
like-
didn't expect you to loot, there wouldn't be loot here.
He's
So
got
I'd
a
have to
point.
put them in my backpack to conceal them.
Yeah, easily fits inside your backpack. I don't picture you as somebody who travels with a lot of things on you.
Yep, that's why I have a backpack.
Yep.
So pretty much, I guess all of that goes in the backpack then.
Yeah, you could easily fit it all in the backpack. Probably using the bags to make sure the potions don't shake around too much, but
And
Easy
then
enough.
I'll replace the lid on the chest.
yeah, you slide it back down. If anybody were to inspect it, they'd tell that this lock was pried open, but
Yeah, they would tell that some corrupt guards stole the loot that was in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking on the knight to see, or the lieutenant to see if he has his keys. After I put the shackles on. Shackles.
okay, shackles in front or behind him?
Behind.
Okay, and now what are you looking for on his person?
Does he have a set of keys?
He does, but it doesn't look like... he does have a set of keys with about 3 keys on him.
We're gonna toss them to Val and tell him to see if those work on the other chests.
Oh, the other 2 chests are open.
Oh,
Oh
here
yeah,
we go.
they had like
The
fixing
small
guard
box.
uniforms and just
Yeah, they were
Nothing
generalized. This looks like his personal, like, chest full of either personal things or things that were given to the guard station.
the other 2 weren't valuable.
Yeah.
Which I would have let you
I'm
know
not
that.
gonna throw the keys. I'm not working.
So what did you end up doing with the body?
I have a question on my D&D Beyond character sheet. Where do like feats go?
I
Again,
think
like how do you add a feat that's not like an
you
extra?
go to the feats tab and go all the way to the bottom. It says manage feats.
Oh yeah, when you're already on your character sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a double up on cantrips because when I got for my faithful moments, I got a feat, and I think it's messed up. Features and traits. Anywho, I would like to, yeah,
You would like to.
I'd like to change the message cantrip from being a cantrip I have twice of to not being a cantrip I have twice of.
Okay.
So,
What are you
what
doing to hide the body?
That's what I'm gonna use the new cantrip for. What would Soul have gotten instead of the thing? I think I'm gonna say Prestidigitation because that's a wizard cantrip, and I'm going to like clean up the small trail of blood with the Prestidigitation. I'm going to just
I thought you've already used Prestidigitation before.
not in this campaign.
Oh.
Like my first session in
Well,
the
I feel like someone in this campaign did use it, though.
maybe Ben.
Maybe.
Did what?
Use
Did you use
prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
No.
Okay.
Huh.
Soul, what are you doing to hide the body?
What am I doing to hide the body? I am freaking out, man. I haven't prepared spells then. Oh! I cast invisibility on it, and I carry it to the guard station. Oh no, I can't cast invisibility. I use 2 second level spells. I leave it there, and I start like putting dirt over it.
Make
Just
a
burn it.
nature check to try and hide it.
Alright.
Burning a body requires a lot of fire.
Yeah, that's noticeable. Nature.
Just
23.
put some leaves up.
It's intelligence based. So, boom. Blend in.
Yeah, it blends in.
I was like, wow.
You take the bushes next to it and you cover over it, and it legit looks good. And I hope you don't forget about it, because that's going to be horrible for their gardener.
Me too. Alright. I turn around instantly, forgetting about it, and then I walk over to the station.
Mistress, what are you doing?
Soul, you okay?
No!
As he comes crawling home dejected.
I'm going back inside. What do I see when I'm inside?
Do you want the gruesome details or the what they're doing now details?
The now details. I've already seen the gruesome details.
Okay, so as you go inside, you see Oladim searching the captain. You see Val putting things in his backpack. Soul limping, and whatever X is doing.
Oh, can I also check the lieutenant's chest?
That was his chest.
No, like underneath his shirt.
Oh, yes, you can definitely take the breastplate off if you'd like.
You can say it again.
Take my guard armor off and then kind of just stand outside keeping watch.
Okay. Within a few... Actually, at this point in time, after searching for a couple minutes, you do see the captain of the guard with about 10 of his own guards behind him come marching up. They're not running, but they're walking with purpose. Like, they're definitely look like they're on official business.
How are the commoners out there looking?
They've started to come back to the market, and they're standing in small crowds looking at the guardhouse, wondering what's going on. There's probably about 6 or 7 of them out there. Aladdin,
I'd like...
Yeah.
you take your dagger out and you cut the straps for his breastplate and take it off of him and undo his undershirt, and you do see a tattoo of an eye with a scale behind it. Both sides of the scale are empty. And unlike the other guards unlike the other bandits who had that tattoo on their hand of the eye, that was kind of, I don't want to say messily done, but not the best. This is very fine quality tattoo work.
So they said there were 10 guards, right? Did that include him?
Yes, there was 10 total.
One. Okay.
The room now.
Was there a smaller box in the bigger box?
Yes, there was.
that
Val has
locked?
it.
Val, and did he open it yet?
Did you open
I
it?
mean, you told me what was in it, so
Yeah.
I assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the small box. Okay.
You guys do at this point in time hear not a commotion outside, but talking outside as the captain is talking to Exa. Is everything taken care of?
Yes.
That was surprisingly quick.
Well, let's not talk about why we're so quick at this, alright?
You know, you make a good
Oui,
point.
baguette.
And he'll turn around to his
Let's not talk
soldiers. You 10 secure the perimeter. Nobody comes in, nobody goes out. I need to have some words with the people inside. And they all like nod and agree and pretty much give you a perimeter around the building where, you know, they would turn people away if they tried to come in. And we'll give him a token on the map because
He has hit points, and that's important.
Oh, okay,
He has blue hit points, and that is important.
potentially.
he's even more
He has
blue.
more blue hit points, and that's even more important.
And he walks in the door and immediately looks in front of him to the guard that was pulled in by Mistress and like nods, and then as he turns left and sees the just is massacre the correct word here?
The ball pit
Yeah.
of human organs?
Yeah, massacre would be accurate, certainly.
It is a flesh pit.
Yeah, the middle is definitely a flesh pit.
Well, if these guards were all male, it is still ball pit.
Is that a meat dragon? Did we make a meat dragon?
I'd like to use my highest level spell, Animate Meat Dragon.
And now for our newest bad dragon toy,
Oh.
the meat dragon.
Oh.
So he will walk forward,
Pork, beef, or lamb.
and he doesn't look doesn't look sick by the image in front of him, but he definitely looks concerned. Well,
Hire freelancers, this is what you get.
Wizards, man.
you know,
Wizards are weird.
I
Wizards
wondered
the
why
coast, man.
you were so
Wizards are
efficient at the bandit camps and the finding people, and I'm starting to understand why.
I give a big grin.
It's
And
because
a
we're
thumbs
dangerous
up.
sociopaths with a history of violence.
Okay, Carl.
You know the types of people we are. You knew when you hired us.
I'm not against it. I'm not saying this isn't what... Okay, this isn't what I wanted, pointing to the meat pit.
Just
I-
very effective spell.
You know, and he
Honestly, I'm impressed with whoever did it.
He points to like the other bodies. This is easy to clean up. How am I gonna hire people to clean that?
To clean meat pit? I don't know, dude.
Fine, we'll clean it.
Find you a
Clean
lizard
it.
folk.
Just send in a couple hogs, they'll take care of it in a day.
You are not wrong. That is
You're
horrifying.
extremely correct.
And
I will
he'll look over to
take I'll take the box of gemstones and I'll press it into his hand and I'll tell him, you take the valuables that the knight there or the lieutenant there was skimming off the top, and you pay someone to clean this up.
and he'll crack the top. The way I see it, and he'll hand it back to you. I said compensation. Now, maybe this wasn't what I was expecting by you doing this job, but it is done nonetheless.
different.
yeah.
Was it really not what he was expecting? Let's be real.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a meat
Walk
pit.
Talk to him, to Aladam, as he hands it back, and say, "I have something else in mind for my compensation."
I wasn't
He wants
expecting
to fuck his wife.
And he'll look at you
So-
like questioning.
So that Ruby of the Sea?
Uh,
I want to know who's on the Taldori Council.
and
Very
another one dies. There goes Keyleth before she can be reunited.
Oh,
Not finishing
damn.
that sentence.
She will live forever.
Hey, I thought we were spoiler free.
I
She
didn't
is-
spoil anything. I just said reunited. Interpret that as you will.
She is a tree. She will not be dead for a very long
Yeah,
time.
She's a
she's.
tree. It's not like she's gonna leave or anything.
Yeah!
Holodim takes 1d4
Now make
psychic
like a
damage.
tree and fuck off.
Make like the sun tree.
Holodim takes
Hey,
1
make
psychic
fly.
damage.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Hey, McFly, make like a tree and get out of here.
That is a constant thing, by the way, in this campaign. If you make a bad pun, you will take 1d4 psychic damage.
JR,
Yeah, what's up?
have you seen Boondock Saint?
I have not. I've seen
Oh,
back
That's why you didn't get that reference.
That's what the
Part
joke
two.
was. There's a stuttering bartender, and he tells these guys, get out of the bar, and he says, now make like a tree and fuck off.
I have
Well,
seen
I
that.
referenced
Oh,
Back to the
Boondock Saints.
Future
Yes, I love
too,
that.
Where
The
he
night-
says, McFly.
The knight will look to you, Val. We will discuss the compensation you require or ask for. Is a box of gemstones satisfactory to you? Then he'll make eye contact with you, Aladim.
Yep.
As you crack it, there is. Let me pull that back up. There's 11 gems in there.
Of what types?
Worth probably around 25 gold apiece. So 275 gold.
Ooh, baby.
Who has a backpack?
Val.
What? Backpack?
You just hand it back to me to put in the backpack.
You have a
I have a
backpack,
backpack.
Aladim.
I do have a backpack. I'm gonna just set it in my backpack.
And he'll walk over to the lieutenant. So the tattoo across the chest was true. How was the fight with him?
It was pretty easy, but he was scarily confident. Even as he went down. He definitely knows a lot of things that we don't. It was scary.
Okay, I'm going to leave some of my guards here. Man,
Maybe you should check all your guards for
The-
the tattoo.
the 10 that I brought here have all been inspected and have been trusted to me. I trust them.
And I don't think any of the guards that were
You
with
know,
him
if
had
I
a
were
tattoo.
going to set up a secret organization, I wouldn't give them a very recognizable tattoo.
It's huge. It's a giant tattoo. Anyone he's had sex with would probably see it.
It's extremely recognizable. I don't think this is a good play. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not like,
Yes.
I know how to make my organization unknown. Hey, everyone, get a tattoo.
Giant eye tattoo.
Probably, but like we said, the informants we found in the city don't have the tattoo. It seems.
It's all about. They did it because it's all about branding.
there has to be a brand, okay?
Or maybe it's a plot hook so you can tell it's all connected.
No.
That never happens.
Yeah, no, not at all.
What does that even mean? Plot
He'll,
hook, never
he'll
heard
turn
of
to
it.
you, mistress. Ma'am, is it possible that we use your abilities to get this... Who's breathing into their mic?
Sorry, that was me.
What?
I don't know. For some reason, I just started breathing like that.
Are you okay, Ben?
I don't know.
Did your girlfriend just walk in naked and you're hyperventilating?
Currently fucking.
He's leaning
I am
forward
not
to give
currently
access to her
fucking.
desk.
Unfortunately,
He's currently getting a blowjob. It's okay, guys.
I'm not doing that either.
He's
The only thing on
giving
my
a
desk,
blowjob.
on my lap, is my desk.
What? You're tired.
I have
yeah,
something
he has
called a
a
lap
lap
desk.
Oh.
Well, it's my girlfriend's lap desk. I just took it from her.
Yeah, there we go.
Jacked her lap
Girlfriend's
desk.
lap is in his lap. Yep, that's
He's
how it works.
using his girlfriend as a desk, right?
Hello,
Jack.
ma'am. Is there any way we can use you to transport this man? If you could turn into a horse again for us.
After a sit down.
I can become a horse, of course.
After you sit down, as in you need...
Horse cop.
Yeah.
Horse cock.
There's no cop like horse cop.
Okay.
Give it a lick.
You guys did have a short rest, and I think you've only transformed once?
Oh yeah, we did have a short rest.
Yeah.
Short rest.
So
Yeah, so yeah, I can.
Okay. Give me a moment to strip him of anything that would yell that he's a guard, and we'll put him across to you and escort him back to my headquarters.
And don't forget, whoever you ask to clean this up, there's also another body in the like garden at the Starbucks over there. Yeah.
We had a runner.
We had the runner. We can't let them get away. They could have told the big boss.
He'll just like start rubbing his eyes, and he's like, "You guys are going to make me die early."
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and say,
If
"Cheer
you
up."
really want us to.
I mean...
Halfling, what is your name?
It doesn't matter.
Fair. Can you help me take this man's guard clothes off of him? He's also wearing full plate armor, so he's mainly asking you to help take all the armor off of him.
Fine.
Okay, so you two over the next couple minutes pretty much cut all the plate mail off of him and remove all of the like red uniforms of the city guard. So he's just in his like underclothes, not like underwear, but like, you know, the padding you wear underneath armor.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get him onto what do we call her? Ma'am? Madam? Like,
I'll shrug.
Fluffy.
I feel bad saying let's get him onto the horse, because that seems slightly demeaning.
She doesn't have a name. She won't let us call her a name. I call her Fluffy, but that's my thing.
Okay, let's get her
Hey,
onto
but-
Fluffy. Let's get him onto Fluffy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As Chris sighs. Okay, so is there anything else you would like to do in this house before you guys go back to the headquarters?
I don't think anything else too. I think Val had said something about like just searching the rest of it though.
Toss me either two of you or one with advantage. Make an investigation check for just a generalized building.
Can I do it with advantage?
That's probably gonna be not me.
I have a +2.
Your wizard's probably going to be the best.
I have a +7.
Yeah,
Do you
maybe.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it like to play a high intellect character?
It's good.
I don't know. Ask Fraudly on Saturday nights. Fraudry.
He's
Playing
not a
high
high
intelligence,
intellect character.
small brain.
Oh,
He is a small brain wizard.
fair. I still have like a +12 because I'm proficient. Yeah. Nothing of worth, especially now that the captain's standing here. A lot of guard uniforms, a lot of bloody wooden planks, some food, probably a couple pieces of paper that show like arrest records, and probably a small book of like information on stuff, but nothing really more than that.
Information about like arrests or information about the meeting times and places.
If you flip through it, it's about the arrests. It's like a log. It's like pretty much the log of where people have been transferred from this place.
So the peach tiefling isn't in there because technically she was like under the radar.
No, she would not be in any book besides maybe the captain's like the captain's log here.
Captain's log. Day 27.
So is that it? You guys good?
Long as. Can we stop at Starbucks?
If you want to, it's a small coffee shop with some books on the wall. You are also, Val and Aladim are covered in blood.
I'm fine. I
Val's
didn't get my
covered in
hands
other
dirty.
things.
What'd you say?
I said Val's covered in other things because he
Yeah.
won't shower.
Val still smells like ass.
Jesus.
X is fine. You are bleeding from the chest still, so maybe not bleeding actively, but like,
I'm fine. I took a bath recently.
yeah, Mistress is looking great.
Mistress.
So
looking good.
if you want to go by
With
Starbucks,
her
like
high
the
boobs.
normal crowd of Florida people, go for it.
Nah. we head back to the guard station. Actually, and no, there won't be any magic. That's fine. I don't need books right now.
Okay, you all head back to the guard station. A couple weird looks, but you captain of the city guard. He probably left around 7 of his guards there to not necessarily clean the place as much as just not, organize everything. Probably put all the bodies in a...
Down, start again.
Yeah. So they're trying. He was like, yeah, just clean this place up. And they were like, okay. And then they went inside and went, what the fuck did he just tell us to do?
What the fuck did they just do?
Yeah, that too. They were all standing outside and they saw all of you leave. One of you turn into a horse. Another person get tossed onto that horse. All of you walk away. And as you're walking away, Xantaro turned to them and was like, 5 of you, 4 of you keep a perimeter, 3 of you go inside and clean up, 3 of you come with me. And they all did scattered and did what they were supposed to do. And the 3 that went inside just were like, hey guys, you need to come see this. What do you mean, man? It can't be that. Holy fucking shit. Probably some vomiting.
Can the name of our group be our hydraulic press channel?
It can't be that. He's 2D. What the fuck?
Okay, so you guys are back at the guard place, the guard headquarters. The lieutenant is brought to a very uncomfortable looking room, the truly special room. Chained to the wall with his hands above his head and his feet are chained to the floor. The captain brings you guys all off to his side office, or to his office first, and goes, I feel like I need to ask what happened, but at the same point in time, I feel like it's all self-explanatory.
Probably best we don't get too friendly.
That's a good point.
For your sake.
I will tell you what the official report says once I write it up. It'll definitely paint me as taking down this group with a set of people that I hired. I don't think I'll need to write up an arrest report for any of you, considering you were very good at keeping this contained. We should probably question this lieutenant, wake him up, make sure he's not dead.
Something notable that happened earlier, I noticed. My friend here has a magic weapon that makes people afraid, and it did not affect him. The magic...
Well, some of these weapons don't affect everybody.
But I feel like...
Are you saying that the magic had no effect on him at all?
Seemed that way.
That's concerning, but not unheard of.
Could not frighten him.
I've got other... Scared.
Well...
And who knows, maybe he'll even come to the same demise under his own crushing guilt. Guards.
So, that's where we're going to end tonight's session for that. Think of and or write down whatever questions you want to ask this guy next session. Remember that you still have one informant out there alive in the city. And you've all hit level 5.
Yeah.
Like right now, like when we're there.
Technically, you would be hitting it
Or
after
at the end of the day.
you would technically hit it after the interrogation and you learn the information. But considering we're at the end of stream and there's not going to be any combat, I really don't see the harm in giving you guys level 5 now.
So like we won't have like whatever the spell.
No,
we
you
have,
can have it. I mean, you guys don't have a...
but next day.
Yeah, the next day is when you hit it. But roll
I'm
your
so squishy.
roll your stats. You take half.
I know.
Feel Smoke's pain. Fucking 11 for Val.
First time I've rolled over half.
Shit!
Okay, do I get to reroll that as a nat 1?
You get... sure. Go for it.
Fucking yeah, bud. It's better than taking the half.
Val's stacking hit points. Yeah, so this upgrade will, or this level up will happen the next time you sleep, but you shouldn't have any encounters until then. Probably just the interrogation. Or questioning, or... I just gonna give you a heads up, you're probably not gonna be able to cast friends on this guy, or charm person.
Yeah, am I going to be able to...
Because
before the interrogation?
even if I wanted to.
Are you gonna be able to what?
Get a short rest before the interrogation?
Short rest is easily doable. Long rest, you can do if you really want, but it is probably... Yeah. You could do a short rest before the interrogation.
Cool.
We'll count that this entire conversation with him about what happened and what to do next will be your short rest. So when we come back next week, we will roleplay the conversation with Zantaro, as in what should happen, what your requests are for payment for helping him take this down, and he'll see what he can do about it.
Hey, guess what, guys? I can finally hit twice.
That
How many hit
is
points do you have?
60 now.
fucking
I
dark, bro.
have 34.
Hey, I just got 46.
That's what I had beforehand.
I had 38 beforehand.
I hate all of you.
I have 32.
I just wanna
46
take
and 60.
2.
I mean, he's a barbarian. His thing is to be a walking like just a walking meat shield.
Okay, so now I have a question about
Yes.
my abilities. So I just got extra attack, right? Which
Yes.
is I get to attack twice on the attack action.
Spell slots.
Right,
Yes.
so 2 attacks, 1 action.
Yes.
But I still get my bonus action attack, which is just something that you get if you're attacking with a monk weapon.
Yes.
Now, if I forego that bonus action, but instead use a key point, that is now 4 total hits.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. I'm
You
making sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get 3 or you get 4.
Yes, it's 4 total now, or 3 without Fury of Blows.
Which is perfectly fine because I will be using Stunning Strike.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Fuck the D.
Actually, you can use Stunning Strike. With
You can
your-
use Stunning
I can
Strike
Stunning Strike at any time, yes.
as
Along
DM
with also taking the key points.
as DM to
for
player.
blows.
If there is a big bad guy or a boss, they'll probably be immune to stun.
Wow, dude. Really?
Wow, not cool, man.
Wow, just wow.
Wow, just World
World
of
of
Warcraft.
Oh my God.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Hey, look at us.
Wait,
Uh,
do you get Stunning Strike at level 5?
He does. You all get, like, the wizard now has Fireball, you have 2 attacks. I believe, what, extra invocation for Warlock?
and 3rd level spell.
Rude gets nothing, really.
Oh, you get your 3rd level spell.
Spells. It's good for all of us. 3rd level spells are sick.
I think Warlocks might
Druid spells are not good.
Revivify. No, you don't get Revivify as a druid.
You don't care if
Oh,
that's
there it
true.
is. I couldn't
Why?
find Stunning Strike on my
Very
book.
good 3rd level ones. Probably.
No.
I'm not currently looking at them, but I'm willing to bet they're a good one.
Call
I
lightning. Call lightning's not bad. Dispel magic's not horrible. Plant growth
I
isn't.
have Dispel Magic already as a Furbolg.
Water breathing, water walk aren't bad.
Water-
Currently
Is a
not
good one.
useful right now.
No,
They
I
are
mean,
currently
they
not
might be.
useful right now.
you're still on the coast.
And when we're on a ship, I'll prepare them. But for now,
Right. You have preparing. I have to choose now or forever hold my peace.
I do the. There is a UA rule that I should have told. Oh, you're a wizard. Never mind.
I'm a wizard, not a bard.
No, I was gonna say. Well, I use the same bard rule for sorcerer. Every time you level up, you can change a spell out.
Change a spell out.
Can sorcerers
Oh
not do
no,
that naturally?
they can do that naturally.
I was about to say.
Then what's the UA spell?
The UA thing
Is long
was
rest.
when after a long rest they can change out a spell they have.
Yeah, a
which
single
I
spell.
think it's a good rule.
Yeah, for sorcerers, because they get
Yeah.
shit spells.
Yeah. There's a UA and that new UA feat. There's one that like a sorcerer, like basically multi-classing into sorcerer with a feat gives you
Yeah.
like meta magic options, which just like is a huge fuck you to sorcerer. Come on,
I
dude.
also get to move 40 feet now.
Nice.
I'm zooming, boys.
He's zooming.
Oh, I completely forgot. I also have minor illusion.
Why?
Someone-
It's part of the Way of Shadow.
Shadow Monk.
Oh yeah.
They get spells.
Illusion spells. Should I get
At
pulse
level 6,
wave
I get
as my
a swimming
second one?
speed.
Pulse wave is really cool.
Actually, so at level 6, I get a 30-foot swimming speed, but does fast movement affect that?
What is fast movement?
I just get
10
10
extra
extra
movement.
feet when I'm not wearing heavy armor.
Does it say it applies to other speeds?
Your speed increases by 10 feet.
And you get a 30
Google.
foot, 30 swim speed, so I don't think so.
Because I know that like
Usually,
mobile and the scout specifically say that your climbing and swimming speeds also increase.
Yeah, no, fast movement just says your speed increases, but fast movement is a generic barbarian thing,
yeah.
and
so
the swimming speed is a storm soul thing.
Yeah.
addition.
So
Okay.
I don't know if it's down.
What's up?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
It's a UA spell, but it fits Mistress pretty well.
Rhyming.
Some-
You're a
it-
gosh darn bard, and it
Summon
isn't even
Fey
hard.
Spirit.
If this is one of those spells that's gonna require me to look shit up,
Oh.
because if it's one of those that says the DM needs to have a table ready, we're gonna have words.
No.
No.
Send me the spell.
I get sending or pulse wave or haste or haste is fine.
I get so confused. You're like, should I get pulse wave? I'm like, don't we already have that? And I was like, oh wait, that's Luca. Oh wait, that was Luca.
Pulse wave is a good spell, especially for a 3rd level spell.
Hey, we should probably go ahead and end this stream.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I forgot
good
about
night.
that.
Yes.